9 months. 9 months. We are finally here. It's time. How you feeling, Chris?
Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels just kind of taking it all in here, watching the pregame, seeing the fans, seeing who's
Yep.
out there, and feel good. Feel good, feel nervous.
I know. I try not to feel nervous, but you
Nervous. So nervous.
like nervous enough where I'm almost regretting wearing a gray shirt because I'm worried I'm going to sweat through it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean, blue you would too, right?
Yeah,
Don't judge me, people.
Oh, so nervous, Steve. That's our boy, Craig, Steve McNess.
Oh, it's Steve. What's up, man? Steve's made an appearance on the channel. It was,
here's what Steve said to me. Not so concerned about win or loss. I mean, obviously, but wants to see the product be what we expect it to be. Does that make sense?
It makes 100% sense. You're going into Kansas City, right? And it's like one of those things. You're going into Kansas City. They're the defending champs. They're getting their rings, and so it's a night game at Arrowhead. Like, no, you don't expect to win necessarily. No team expects to go in there and get a victory, right? So when you go in there, you want to see your team play well. If the victory doesn't come with it, it's a bummer, but you're not going to die,
Right.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm feeling a little greedy. I want that victory.
Let's go.
I do.
I do too. And I can't stand Mahomes. I just can't stand him. I don't know if it's his brother, if it's his voice, if it's just that he's better than everybody. Probably all of it. Oh, he's handing a ball off to a toddler. Okay.
As you say that, he is making that kid's day. Look at how happy that kid is.
Oh my gosh.
That's good timing. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for that.
Making a kid's day.
That kid was about to cry. He was so happy. And Chris is just like, I hate Patrick Mahomes. Here's the deal. You are absolutely allowed to hate Patrick Mahomes. You're allowed to hate him tonight. That's okay.
Oh, what's your quick score prediction, Craig? If you had to just do it.
Oh, my goodness. Why would you ask me that question right now?
Well, because I know that deep down, if you had to bet your life, you might go Chiefs, but can you in this spot? I can't. I mean, I'm too excited to
no, if you're telling me like first thing, like my gut, which is kind of feeling weird when you ask that question, my gut saying 30-27. My wife just brought me this, my Lions. Stanley. I don't know if that's a manly Stanley or if it's just a Stanley, but it's actually, we call him Stevie because it's not a real Stanley. So anyways, it's 30-27 Chiefs, but I'm going to go 30-27 Lions.
Yeah. I think 31-27.
Who?
Lions.
Sorry. So you're just going with the number that's more likely to happen based on 7s and 3s?
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Just so I can be, but I do think we just get into the 30s. We're not going to score 50. And
no, honestly, I kind of think we might just be high 20s, but it's the first game of the year.
Yeah. And I don't think the Chiefs are just going to up and down the field us. I would have said that a year ago, 2 years ago. I would have been like, we cannot stop them through the air. So what are you going to do now? CJ Gardner-Johnson, Brian Branch. Yep. You've got three.
Cam Sutton.
Kirby
Joseph.
Walker.
Yeah, Tracy Walker. Last year, Tracy Walker, by far, to start the season, by far the most proven and best defensive back we had. Agreed? To start the season?
Oh, absolutely.
This year, coming off the bench.
Can't even get on the field. Unbelievable.
And I mean, like, that's just nuts to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just like, I don't think like any team is just going to go up and down the field on us through the passing game. I don't. And I think when you add the fact that Travis Kelce not playing, which makes them a little more unpredictable, but I just sound like a stupid homer and a doubter when I say, I actually heard one of the announcers watching the NBC broadcast. He said, I don't know, maybe. and I don't know which one it was because they were showing the game, like they were showing Patrick Mahomes throw. They were saying Kelsey's not there, so how does this change the Lions? Like, I don't know. Lions might actually not be happy about it because now they're not sure what to expect. And then you could tell the other guys were like, "Are you kidding?"
Right.
Like,
Right.
of course the Lions are happy Kelsey's not playing.
Oh,
But he's not the only one missing this game.
You talking about on the Chiefs side?
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
Jones,
Yeah, that's
arguably now the best defensive tackle in the NFL. Him and Aaron Donald are 1-2.
absolutely, and he is
Donald him are 1-2, but
and a Chiefs writer said that he is the only threat on the defensive line. That he was the threat, and then you've got other guys that were able to fill in, but they've got first and second year guys on the defensive line. So that's the game for me is, can we run the ball
that's
with
it.
our finally we get to see our offensive line healthy. And I mean, Ragnow's not even all last year. He was questionable. He was on every time it was in. He wasn't even on the injury report. So I love that.
Yeah, and the thing with Ragnow was it's more serious than originally thought, but also less serious than originally thought with Ragnow, because it's one of those things that's going to affect him his entire career. This foot thing, this toe thing, right? But they've learned based on what it is, it's very much manageable. So he's going to be able to play in every game. And I don't think you're going to see him on the injury report all the time. I think he's just going to be, he's going to play, but you're going to see him get at least 1 or 2 rest days every single week in practice, which is a bummer. But that's fine.
Doesn't their stadium just look huge? Or not huge is not the word, but it just looks like it's holding 95,000.
Yeah, see, it's a unique stadium, right? Because it has like there's like no straight lines on the top of it, like most stadiums have. It's like all, kind of weird.
Yes.
But they have like that college atmosphere. Like you're gonna see it when the game's about to start. They got the weird video screen, just that oval thing at Arrowhead, and like I just.
And it comes real low, like you can see the stadium, the fans come way. It just keeps coming, and then Steve, Jack Collinsworth. Here's my thoughts on him. I'm like, oh, this guy. I'm just waiting for him to not be good and mess up, and then I'm like, you know what? He's pretty good. That's my thoughts.
You like him?
I do.
You like his dad?
I do.
Yeah.
I like the Collinsworths. Let me tell you.
I'm going to be honest. Chris Collinsworth sliding in like Collinsworth. Remember when that was a thing like 5-10 years ago? And he still does it. But and that was hilarious. But like if he's half of what he is, like his dad was, that was great.
What about Florio? Where you at with him?
Florio, fine. I don't have a problem with him, but my guy, I love Collinsworth. I'm telling you right now, Mike Tirico in the booth. He's probably doing this game, right?
That's what I'm wondering. I love Tirico. Solid.
I love me some Tirico.
You're watching. He's one of the few left where it's like you're watching a big game, right? It used to be Joe Buck had that for a while, but he's it's just been 25 years of hearing him.
Al Michaels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we feel you, Steve. The wings are in the air fryer. The Lions watch party being uploaded soon. Yeah, man. It's awesome. Oh, what's everybody else eating? I like that. What is the food that you have on the menu for the game tonight?
I think. Oh, this is getting clunky here on the broadcast. There he goes.
They're getting weird. They can't hold it.
They couldn't hold the flag. That's
good.
Yeah.
That's sign of things to come.
That's right.
Hey, sign of things to come.
This is going to be, here's my prediction. Okay, ready? It's going to be, we're going to start off hot. Let's go. Super Bowl. And then they're going to come back. They're going to take the lead. And then we're going to fight back, overcome, take the victory. Who do you think gets out to the hotter start?
Chiefs.
Okay, good.
And I think it's the experiment of, do you play your starters in preseason games or do you play your starters in joint practices? So the Lions did the joint practice thing. So they couldn't get any experience with the large crowd or anything like that, right? The Chiefs played their starters, I think, in at least 2 of the 3 preseason games. So I think that's the big question is like, will we start slow because of that? You know, will we start slow?
Watching from South Carolina, going to eat a local restaurant called Cookout.
Oh,
boy, Tom, that doesn't sound bad.
You're going to eat from the local restaurant. Did they say they're going out to eat?
Yeah, that Tom, careful.
You're watching the game though, right? Like,
yeah, it's about the.
I mean, it'll be on. It's NBC. It'll be on, but yeah.
No. I've been to a Cookout
in a backyard.
Yeah, in a grassy area.
That's what we call a cookout in Michigan. I'm just saying. That's what are you eating over there, Chris? What are you Oh, you got a nice little, what is that? A charcuterie board almost? A
charcuterie board on a paper plate. Hello.
Is that a hard-boiled egg in the middle?
Hard-boiled egg, which here's the secret to the hard-boiled egg. You just put on seasonings like there's no tomorrow. Salt, pepper, anything else.
What about paprika?
That's more of a what's that called? The paprika on the egg. Deviled egg.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Sean. You're my favorite.
Oh, Sean. Person. What up, Sean? Oh, let's get this guy out of here.
Yep. See ya.
Sean. Been seeing Sean on the comments a lot lately. What's up, Sean? Let's go. Clint.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's do this. Oh, Simon. There we go.
You like the picture for Clint? So, Clint, this is a good time to give a plug. Yeah. So, Clint's here. He's watching. Clint is going to join us on the broadcast probably in the second quarter or third quarter, right? Yep. So, Clint's going to join us. Good guy, but more so just he's smart. He understands sports, right? So, he loves NFL football. So, we're going to bring him on. And
Craig, sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, please.
I'm so sorry.
What do you got? What happened?
So many things. I'm so sorry. Clint's coming on. We'll get back to it. This is a great point. Big games in college. Like we didn't draft, somebody from Elkhorn State, right? We've got Alabama guys, Iowa. Love that. Yeah. Next one. Was that a charcuterie board for kids? Wow.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Did I see olives on that or grapes?
They were olives. I mean, kids don't eat olives.
No kids are having olives.
No. And then
no way. Those were massive olives, by the way.
And good morning, Scott. One of my dreams as a sports fan is to be in another time zone, like way different, and watch a game. He's watching this at 8 a.m., which is can you imagine you're eating cereal and this is going on?
It's already tomorrow. He's watching this game in the future. Scott, what happened?
What happens?
Did we win?
Tell us.
You can tell us. It's already 8 a.m. Friday. Tell us what happened.
Who won?
Did we win? Did we win? That's all I want to know.
Watching from Northville. Is that
North Villanova? Born and raised. Playground is where I spent most of my days.
East side Northville.
Ooh, look at you.
All right, Clint Myers. Yes, big. This guy knows football. We can't wait to talk to him. Get him on here, and
that's what we're trying to do with some of these live broadcasts is get people on. We're going to have 3 people on. If you're sticking around for this live broadcast, we have 3 people. Clint is the random, but we wanted to get him on there. We got Sean coming on, and Sean he's our fantasy football expert. He's just recently started Sports Talk Fantasy. We'll give that a shout out when he goes. We're having Jason on. We're having a little bit of, we know him. He's a good guy, but he just started Sports Talk Wisconsin. So you know what teams that is. But he's going to come on here and try and be an impartial judge for us, okay?
Well, it's good to get somebody else from like outside of
a different perspective.
Yeah, that's just watching it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Oh,
lost a
Scott told
subscriber.
us in the future the
Oh.
Lions win. What did he say it was? 38-20. Little perspective. Thank you. Dang. We got somebody watching from Japan too. It's awesome. Hey, did you show this one yet? This comment? The tons of Honolulu blue in the stadium. There is actually quite a bit. Look at it. Behind the Lions bench, there's a bunch. And then there's a bunch up top, and like, you love it, man. And this is the first time I think we're going to see this trend.
That's right.
This year, where you're going to have a lot of Lions fans in other places. Friend of mine that goes to our church, Chris, he's at the game. He's a Lions season ticket holder, but he's at this game on a business trip. So he's there for sure, and he's with the ball.
Yeah,
that's good.
I noticed it back when we were not good. I've noticed like there should not be that many Lions fans in the stadium on an away game. We're 2-7, in the past. So if we can win, boy, I think we'd really be. We're really gonna have fans, man.
If we've sold out every single game, right? Like if we've sold out every game already for our home slate, people are going to be looking for stuff on the road as well. Sean, you could not be more right, man. Without Chris Jones, with nobody there, not only run the ball, run, because that's the conventional wisdom, is like Chris Jones isn't there, run the ball. But here's the thing about Chris Jones. He could stop the run extremely well, but as good as he was there, he was a better pass rusher from the interior. So their pass rush isn't going to be there as much either. I'm wondering if they can get home or if they're going to have to blitz a lot. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do on the defense. The only difference is they've known Chris Jones isn't going to play, so they've game planned for it. But you can't game plan for lack of talent. You just can't.
Where are we at here, Craig? Are you?
Andy Reid's getting a bucket dumped on his head. Now Patty Mahomes. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
Where I'm at in the game? It's commercials. We all know we're at different commercials. So, yeah. Oh, no. That's old school Lions thinking right there, Chris.
What's that?
He said Chiefs 31, Lions 27, but I hope the Lions do win. I agree. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. He said they might lose it on a bad penalty or a call by the refs at the end.
Oh,
that's old school Lions. I don't like that.
I don't like that at all. I'm at a commercial. You at a commercial?
Yeah, of course. So at first I pulled that up and I'm like, what does TK mean? But it's Travis Kelce.
Oh, thanks. See, that's Clint. That's next level stuff. He abbreviates. He knows. What do you want there, Craig?
Get me the ball. Shut the crowd up.
Whoa, let's go. We can
ball.
sit around. We can talk about this for another 9 months, or we can take the ball and we can take it right down the field, 7-up, and then let's go. Patty.
Depends how confident you are. If you're not confident, let them have the ball first so your offense has to respond. Most teams defer to the second half. Most teams defer to the second half.
I like that. I just like that. But
deferring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Interesting.
So the last time we watched NFL football was 9 months ago.
Yeah.
Well, last time we watched the Lions, I'm sorry. The Lions were 9 months ago.
NFL football was like 8,
right?
7. Yeah.
So
7.
This feels so emotional.
I don't know what to do. And here we are, and we're talking with everybody, and it's a good time. But man, okay. I'm watching on YouTube TV. All right. Hey, pay for your NFL. They don't have enough money. Sorry, that's not true. Come on, people. We know what Steve's talking about. I got him out of there.
Okay, nice job.
Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, get them out of there.
Wonder how much that's going to be happening tonight.
What's
Just
that?
keep popping up these garbage websites
Yeah,
that
I
are
don't
going
know.
to give all of our fans spam on their computers. Oh, man. Oh, Natalie Grant, 9-time Grammy Award nominee.
9-time
Singing.
recording artist of the year. Mahomes.
National Anthem is a hard song to sing well.
Yeah, just kind of a lot of pressure.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Thank you, Steve. Let's do this, Steve.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Look at Dan Campbell. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. I mean, look at Andy Reid should not be that good of a coach. Look at him. He looks like a
What?
I don't know.
A center?
You're right. How can he be so innovative? You're a center. You're a high school center.
Oh,
And he's out here just drawing up plays in the sand.
Who's the X factor tonight?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
who's the guy that could change this game and get us a W?
Khalif Raymond seems like he does it all the time whenever he makes a big play, punt return or big throw.
Okay. Yeah. Oh man, was that a stealth bomber? Anyways, yeah, so Khalif Raymond, I know I was gonna go with a much more big obvious one.
St. Brown.
No, I was gonna go with Hutch. Like, because
Oh.
Hutch could change the defense. He could change the defense from good to elite if he can consistently put pressure on Mahomes.
Who's the biggest liability? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. The defensive line, hopefully for the Chiefs and for us. Dude, this is the first game he's missed to injury. Oh, thanks for coming, Chris. I'm surprised he's there. Is that weird that Chris Jones is there, Craig?
He's in uniform?
No, he's just in a press box watching.
Okay.
It's a little weird.
Yep, that is weird. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that is weird.
All right, I'm ahead of you. Tell me when Chris Jones goes away.
Okay. You're not ahead of me. He's gone.
Oh.
It keeps going away from me. I think too many people are watching or something like that on the thing. Hold on one second. Got to send a text out.
No, too many people on too many devices on or something.
I think so.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I'll just talk you through it. Okay. All right. It's presented by YouTube TV. Look at Goff. I'll take Goff against Mahomes all day. Oh, you're banging a big oversized drum? That don't scare me.
Hey, it's the backup quarterback. Ed Henne.
Oh,
he retired. He won a Super Bowl and retired.
Oh, they're doing that. They're doing it. I love it. Man, if that doesn't give you chills, you're on the stadium and you're just like tomahawk chop. Lions get the ball. Here we go. We can sit around and we can talk about it, or we can take that ball.
We got the ball.
Jeez. Oh, put a rookie back there? No, he's not a rookie. He's a Dorsey. Here we go, Craig. I'm going to tell you when it gets kicked off so we see if we're on the same.
Okay.
Kick.
We're good. That's fine. It's like half a second to a second.
Hey. Here's the thing.
My goodness. It's the regular season. Let's go.
David Montgomery. Hey, just don't go 3 and out. And just don't go 3 and out. Seriously. Get a first down, punt it.
Okay. You're going to see me looking over here a lot, people. This is where my TV is. All right. That's just Halapului Vati Vaitai got the start at right guard.
Yeah. And he went to TCU. Not a lot of people know that. Oh, look at us doing some Laporta starting. We're going to run here. We're going to run here.
Yeah, that's the good. That's a good run. 8 yards. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Hey,
Keep it going.
Super Bowl.
Keep it going.
8-yard run.
Super Bowl. 17-0.
Yep. I don't see how we lose.
Who is the only team in NFL history to go 0-16 and 17-0? Both totally defeated and undefeated. The Detroit Lions.
Go 17-0 on our first, based on one play. It's like 17.
One play. I mean, I don't see any other outcome here. Yeah, play action, of course,
Yep.
and crap. Number 91 there had some weird celebrations for the Chiefs. Did you see that? He's just in the middle of the field. He's like,
so pumped. I don't like that play, Craig. Let's just
look at
do
it.
a real run right here and just run the ball.
See, I do like the play. The problem is we leave a guy unblocked because you're second and 3. I mean, it's a perfect play action play.
It was really well
This
covered.
is where you're like, don't go 3 and out.
This is a huge play. This is so huge. Just where's Amon-Ra? He's not in the game. I don't like that. Or yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Sorry.
Oh no.
Dang it. How do we go 3 and out right there after an 8-yard run?
You know what I'm always surprised at? I know this sounds weird. You got 3rd and 3, right? So either you're expecting them to run right away, or it's going to obviously probably be a throw on 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 5. Why doesn't anybody ever run a draw play on 3rd and 3?
Oh,
just curious. And I mean, that's stupid me, but
no. We got a good punter. Isn't that nice?
Thank you.
Oh, you can't block in the back.
That's illegal.
That.
Where's the yellow?
Where's the flag? It's
anytime.
Yep, it's probably going to pop up. Graphics going to pop up. I hate that his helmet doesn't fit.
Matter because we tackled him right away. So, Dorsey on that tackle, by the way.
Hey, Dorsey, that guy's an active little sucker.
That's why he made the team, right? Kick return, and then he's a good gunner. Like, there you go. All right, now can we be okay with a 3 and out here?
You know what we're gonna do on offense? We didn't do any jet motion. We didn't.
Interesting that Clyde Edwards-Helaire is in the game ahead of Pacheco. I think that's interesting.
Yep.
Was Patrick Mahomes good last year?
5,000 yards.
With who is his best receiver? Please feel free to name.
Valdez-Scantling.
I mean, obviously it's Kelsey, but like wide receiver. Who is his best wide receiver?
Barnes is starting. Is this real? I don't like that at all.
I don't like the defensive line getting blown up like that.
You know, offensively, they're so smart because you're just not going to be able to find a way to really pass rush. They're rarely just a straight drop back. See what you get. It's
yeah, they're always moving because Patrick Mahomes has just enough mobility. He has enough mobility. I don't even know if it's just enough, but he has enough mobility to manipulate the pocket. He can do different things, and he can throw from any angle. So you can literally do whatever you want with it. Let's go.
That's the stuff. Like, what the frick do you do with that, man?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Like, if we go,
and I feel like we played it well. Yeah. That's the thing. You played it well. Oh, everybody's covered well, and Rodrigo just gets half step behind, and it's over.
Rodrigo's like, I'm going to blitz, and then that was actually a really smart play by them. Ooh. Hey, we got a good defense, man. We got to play well. I mean, I was just looking at.
Yeah. We need them. We need him. Do you think Jerry Jacobs is a better player with number 23?
Oh, he changed his number?
Oh, man. Come on. Let's see what we got going on here. 2nd and 5.
Boy, oh boy. Holding.
Holding, thank you. Nope. Okay.
Good job, boys.
Yeah, but you can't live defensively if it takes you that long to get to the quarterback every play.
No.
Let's go.
And
Let's get some pressure. Charles Harris has looked amazing in camp. Everybody talks about how good he's playing. Let's get something going. Same with Hutch. But I wonder if there's a level of rust. You know what I mean? He got chipped twice. He got chipped twice and still. Oh man.
And I think too, there's just this like right here, dude. This is a great draw. Everyone's bailing to protect the pass.
Yeah.
I love your theory on this.
Yes. There we go.
Johnny commits, baby.
6 and out. Let's go.
That's right.
I don't care. 3 and out, 6 and out. Let's go. Gotta love Kaminsky, don't you?
And this is such a smart rush, man. I love it. We need let's get something weird, dude. Can we? Like a snap over his head?
Oh, you're calling for that already?
Now Barnes played, man. I'm really shocked.
On Barnes? Whoa.
What's that?
What'd you say? You're shocked at Barnes?
Barnes started.
No, I think, yeah. What I'm more shocked about is that on that drive, it's not that Barnes started, it's that you saw Rodrigo, Barnes, and Anzalone with no Jack Campbell.
Yeah.
And that might just be.
I don't think in this spot, his first ever game against I just feel like, hey, we need to settle in. Let's not allow just a bomb or something weird where they confuse the crap out of him. I like that.
Yep.
Let's settle.
Like how we've got Dak Prescott and Travis Kelce's the first commercial. Oh, never mind. You probably have a different commercial.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? I like this one. Did he sign the contract today, or are we just saying random things?
I don't know.
It says got, not is gonna get. That's a lot of money. That's $55 million a year. Ooh.
Sorry.
Justin wants us to explain the plays. I'm at work watching.
Yeah, we'll give you a little more. We'll give you a little more.
A little bit more. Yeah, we're still gonna. Yeah,
we were nervous as we've ever been that first.
Yeah, I like right now. You're just hearing us be us, like because
I
don't even know how to feel. I can't even
describe it. Like it was 3rd and 5, and I was like, oh my!
I could barely watch. Like I was so excited. You know.
Oh my gosh! I could. Yeah, this is.
This is great.
This is so great.
The big difference here. So here's the thing. Just to be transparent with y'all, we got the live thing. We're like, do we do it? Don't we do it? Do we do it? Don't we do it? But we just wanted to be with the fans a little bit because usually we like to just sequester ourselves and watch the game and just I like live and die
by myself and just cry in my pillow,
cry, scream, happy tears, sad tears. Doesn't even matter. Like we're in. There will be tears, sweat, large amounts of sweat. It's not true. We are back, baby.
Hey, Sean, thank you. That's what I'm saying too. Run the ball.
I'll explain it.
All right. 1st and 10, ball in the 9.
It's a loaded box right now.
Well, we're checking out of this. Is Amon-Ra?
They got 8 in there.
I don't like this.
So they had 8 in the box there.
Felt like 9. Felt like. Hey, where's some jet motion, Craig? I need some more. I need to affect the eyes a little bit. We're just stagnant.
You want a lot of moving pieces?
Yeah, let's get some motion.
Yeah, it's interesting that that's happening because, like, I remember talking about that. This was like a problem like a year and a half ago, you know, where it's just like, hey, what are we doing? Like,
yeah, just
we're either motioning or not, and it's very obvious. If we don't motion,
here we go.
We run. There we go.
There we go. Ah, Tipped in the air and nothing. So now 3rd and 7.
Long 7 too.
We got to get a first down, and this game will just kind of loosen for us. But I mean, geez, who was he going to here? Decker didn't get the chip.
Yeah, Jackson missed it too.
Mike Dana from Central Michigan. What do you know?
Slash. It's funny that they say Central because his last year was at U of M.
Oh yeah, remember that?
There's time.
Not good. This is
Don't
not good.
panic. There's time. It's just
Man,
not enough.
Short.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's a good scramble and throw, but you left yourself with too much. Dang it. They're winning the field position game too.
Yeah.
Like, that's the little thing when you know you're not as explosive. See, if he didn't get run out, he had a guy right over the middle of the field.
Yep, he did.
Right over the middle
Brown
of the field.
too.
Yeah, St. Brown came open late. But you can't. I mean, that was 4.5. Oh, they're going for it. They got it. First down, fake punt. Are you kidding me?
Jeez, fake punt, dude.
Are you kidding me?
What are we doing?
Inside the 20? Inside the 20? Oh my goodness. I
thought
see this Dan Campbell in analytics. I don't know an analytic that says fake punt inside the 20.
No, my gosh.
We're on the 17. We were on the 17. Just, oh my goodness. That is insanity. And you would never expect that.
Dude.
Ooh, he's upset. Must be a special teams coach over there for KC. You weren't expecting the fake punt at the 17-yard line?
Dude.
Oh, Gibbs.
He
almost broke out of it.
My TV broke is not working. Okay.
You got no TV?
I have no TV. Keep talking to me. The last thing I saw was he snapped it to the up back and then he went into a pile is the last thing I saw.
Okay, so he got a first down on that. We now have a second play that was run where they gave it to Gibbs. The play got blown up in the backfield. He almost broke 3 tackles and ended up getting a yard.
Okay.
But he broke a tackle and then couldn't break the next one. So we do the fake punt. Like, we got to make something happen here.
Just something.
So we're running out of shotgun. 2nd and 9.
There we go.
All right.
That's
2nd
the
and
stuff.
9.
That's the
okay.
same
So
Brown.
Now you went from not working to like 3 seconds ahead of me. So
okay. Let me pause it here. Now that's the stuff that St. Brown and Goff are going to do all year. Little arrow route, little zing zanger.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I think this is right. What Michael Otten said here. That loosened everybody up. Like it did feel like crap.
You needed something. These starters needed something. Like, you can tell they haven't played. You can tell.
Jameer Gibbs.
Yes. Let's go. Oh, take it.
Oh, good.
All right.
Big play. That was
slant. Deep slant over the middle, right? Josh Reynolds. We are now at the KC, 44? Somewhere in there.
Look, you got Gibbs here affecting the eyes. That's what I was saying.
Yep.
So everybody's like,
he's coming across. It's like, are they going to throw to him? Is he a wide receiver? And you get that's a great play and a good throw. If you don't get that throw out on time, it's a pick.
Dude. Just run it here. I like it.
Yep. Good. 4 yards. Almost
4-yard run. 2nd and 6.
Can I just say it right now already? Can I say something?
Yeah, hit
Might
me.
be an unpopular opinion. David Montgomery already looks like a better running back than Jamal Williams.
1,000,000 times percent.
He just has more burst. He has more shift. It's just different.
He's just as strong. Like, he didn't lose any strength. He's got. Yep. Okay, Gibbs is in. I'm gonna puke. He's gonna fumble. He's nervous.
He's ready. Okay, they got it to him. Oh, there's space.
Space, baby.
Look at him go. Let's go. Look at him go. Let's go.
Oh, you want to hit? You want to?
I'm gonna say it right now. He's better than Swift.
Better than Swift. 100%. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Man.
Oh, see, I was tight too, and now I'm loosened up.
I am too. I am too. We're this is about to roll here. Look at this little whoop.
Look at that. That's usually the way it goes, right? When you run the football, you block it so that the running back has to beat one guy.
One guy.
He beat the one guy
And
then
got
he
us
beat another
20,
guy.
20
What I
more
loved
yards.
about that is he shook one off and then he shouldered another. There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
how you like
All right,
that?
was St. Brown,
39.
little hitch down to the Kansas City 19. For those of you who are unable to be watching the game live, we'll be giving you some good stuff every once in a while. All right, every once in a while. Man.
Yep. So what are we at right now here, Craig? This
Hey,
is where
Chad,
Ben
his
Johnson
truck rating went up too. What do you
This
got?
is where Ben Johnson is elite, is in the red zone, because anybody can call a play on the midfield, but it's a little tighter in here.
Yep. Especially when you don't have a mobile
Take a
quarterback.
shot here. He's gonna take a shot. No, he's not. I'm
He's
gonna
just gonna. Oh, look at
let's
this
go,
run game, dude.
Montgomery.
Look at this run game.
Solid.
Look at Montgomery's like, this is much more free than it was in Chicago.
Yes.
Like, I like
what I love.
this.
Let's go back to that fake punt real quick. It's like, didn't it feel like too, though, if you do punt it, they're gonna probably score there.
Yeah,
and now I get it. You give them the ball at the 15, but still, I just felt we need to do something. We're going to be behind the sticks if we don't. And we are just running it right at them. There's no fullback ahead of it. There's no like pulling. It's just he's out.
Oh,
his shoe came off.
It's
Sorry,
a shoe.
I'm gonna.
You see a guy limping, and you're like, no.
Achilles gone. His shoe. All right. So, let's just bring in Gibbs. Okay.
Oh, okay. His shoe came off. Got it.
Dude, Gibbs is gonna score right here. 2nd and 6, ball on the 10.
We're getting a lot of people telling us they're watching online or they're doing a game cast so they know the play before us. And it's like, hey, wait for us. You know, like
you can tell us I'm not looking anymore. I can't. I'm gonna puke.
Yeah. Touch. Oh no, he lost his
he had a touchdown.
Oh, he had it. And then he got excited. Did you see that?
He had him. He knew he had him and he couldn't. It's okay. That's okay.
You know who that was right there? You know, he used to do that all the time for the Lions.
Swift.
Amir
Abdullah. He would trip over himself every day.
The difference was he just wasn't fast enough. So he tried to be faster. Whereas this is just, man. So, hey, stick around. We got our fantasy guy coming up at the beginning of the second quarter. We'll be talking about some of the fantasy prospects of these players, things like that. Give a shout out to him. But 3rd and 6 from the 9. Here we go. You want 7 here. I want 7. Shut up. Yes. Go.
Let's go. The first points of the season.
Let's go. Yes. Yes. Woo. Super Bowl champs. Let's go.
Super Bowl.
Here we go.
To go
to the Super Bowl now? Oh man,
that felt good, dude. That's 2 scores because we would have. Gibbs was about to walk in.
How does everybody always ask me the question? How good is St. Brown? And I'm like, look, there you go, right down the middle. There you go, Riley. Everybody always says, like, how is he actually really good? You know what I mean? And the answer is yes. He just constantly gets open.
Dude,
we go.
Fantasy. Speaking of our boy Sean, that's going to be coming in here in a minute. When I took him.
Nice picture.
I took him early in fantasy because he is in a touchdown every game, and you've had him last year, and like he's just steady every game.
Yeah,
and it's like. Thank you.
Like I look at the stats and he had like 7 or 8 touchdowns. I'm like, no, that's not true. I had him in fantasy. He had at least 17. He had a touchdown every single game. It felt like.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, hey, well said here, John. That's
weird. John Armstrong is my brother-in-law. So when I see John Armstrong come up here, that's
look
not my
like-
brother-in-law.
Yeah, they
That's
look
not
like-
my brother-in-law.
No.
That is not him. But yes, it's nice. We can breathe again. And Chris, you know what the best part about that drive was? What was that? Like 7, 8 minutes?
Yes.
There we go. Right? Like that's what we needed.
Dude.
Yeah. Whew.
What and now what you've done too, the Chiefs know it, but now they're like, oh, hey, they know it is Dan Campbell. I mean, if you got to be, these guys got to be so ready now. They knew that Dan Campbell was aggressive, would fake and go for it and do different things, but now and do trick plays. But now you're like, he will. This guy ain't kidding. Yeah, Clint, same guy. I know. It looked like. Hey, Jesse. I gotta stand up a little bit.
Got a little clicker going for you, a little ticker down there in case anybody's wondering what's going on. Lions 7, Chiefs 0, Lions Super Bowl champs.
Yep. It's felt so good to win the Super Bowl.
Isn't it amazing that we are grown men and with families, and we are still talking the way we did in high school when watching the Lions? I love it. And this is why we love sports, right? This is why we love sports. And it could all come crashing down, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to live in the moment. We're going to enjoy it. All right. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Man, so thankful. Come on, Goff. Come on, Goff. I told my wife she should have started Goff. She should have started Goff. Go with the heart. Don't go with the numbers over Cousins. Should have started Goff in the fantasy football league.
She drafted Cousins?
Well, yeah. Yeah, because she watched quarterback. So she drafted Mahomes and Cousins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Building a dynasty.
I couldn't agree more. Okay. Could not agree more.
These graphics are unbelievable. I like them. I'm not. They're that weird that it's like it's okay. Dude, our defensive personnel, are you kidding me? What an improvement in 2 years. I can't hear you, Craig. Can anyone else hear Craig? I cannot. 2nd and 8. Mahomes, 27-yard line. Mahomes drops back, looking, incomplete. 3rd and 8. All of a sudden, the Chiefs are in the biggest spot of their lives here.
You know what happened?
Do you got, Matt Nagy? Oh, hey, what's up, man?
I got really excited, and when I went to adjust the microphone, I hit the mute button. It's like I haven't recorded like 1,000 videos on this channel, and I'm a noob. You can hear me now, right?
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
So Matt Nagy,
3rd and 8.
Made it. Okay, 3rd and 8, ball on the 27. Mahomes drop back, looking, pressure coming.
No, wide open.
Wide open. Dang it. Whoa. Hey, you can't throw the ball like that, 84. Let's not do that. Flag. Throw.
Oh, hey, easy. A little too excited there.
Easy.
Mr. Watson. Get out of here with that. Oh, my goodness.
Branch.
All right.
Okay.
Minute 35 left in the first quarter. Chiefs are on the 46. 1st and 10. Oh, man.
Oh, don't like this.
Good discipline. Oh. Good. Oh, good.
Oh, all right, CJ.
CJ.
That stung old Moore there.
Hey, who makes that play last year?
Nobody. That's a touchdown.
Yep.
That would actually have been CJ Moore. No.
Yes. Yeah. It would have been CJ Moore,
Savion Smith.
Savion Smith. Tracy Walker was out all year. All right, give him nothing right here. Give him nothing.
Hey,
DJ,
look who it is again.
You with this guy? Are you kidding me with this guy? Let's
He ain't
go.
playing. Dude, who makes that play last year?
Who makes that play?
Okuda is not coming up.
Okuda did for one game. He came up for one game and then never again, and he got benched.
Okuda made like 4 tackles one time, and it was like, this is the best player we've ever seen. And then he
Okuda, the best attribute he has as a corner is he can come up and make a tackle.
All right, 3rd and 6.
Hope he can't.
We're rushing 4, man. I love it. We're rushing 4. Oh, well.
Yep, it's 4. Get there, Pascal.
Get there, Paskey. He didn't get it.
He got it. Oh, it is there. It is right there. But
they're going for it.
They're going for it. What side of it of his foot is he putting it on? You should put it on the inside, right?
All right. When we come back, we're not going anywhere.
All right, end of the first quarter. When the first quarter or when the second quarter starts, we're going to have a special guest. We're not going to commercial break because we don't have commercial breaks. All right, we're here for you guys. The only way we get paid is through the views. So no commercial breaks. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. If any of you are here that aren't subscribed, why not subscribe? Let's do it. Subscribe. Lions content every single day. Every day.
I love this comment. Mahomes is just too good. And we got to remember that. Like, he is going to make, like, that little weak scramble, first down, 3rd and 7. I mean,
yep.
So we're going to have to overcome a lot, man. I mean, really, he's going to make a lot of plays.
And that's one of those things, like, you see Hutch, and it's like, all right, so you want to get a pass rush on him. So you want to try and get the sack, right? But if you just get a little bit too much to the inside,
burns you.
All right, first down.
And with other quarterbacks, like running quarterbacks type, they usually can't throw very well. So you really play the, all right, just keep you in the pocket. But the problem with him is you eventually have to get to him. You can't let him. He will pick us apart. So it's a tough. He's the best quarterback in the world. So
here's what I love this one. CJGJ is my dynasty safety. So that means that Chad is such a serious fantasy football player that they are doing individual defensive players.
And that is nasty. I'm curious Sean's opinion on that when we bring him on. So wait, you could do individual defensive players in fantasy leagues, correct? Is that real?
Yeah, it's real. It is real. So that is interesting. I haven't seen any let me just say I haven't seen any videos on his channel about individual defensive players.
No.
But it's a young channel. I mean, we just started it 3 days ago. So like
that's right.
And I have a feeling it wouldn't go that well. So you ready to bring him on?
Let's do it. You bring him on, introduce him.
I hope Sean's ready. I see him down there. All right, I think he's doing some like panic, get ready stuff. So I'm going to give him like 5.
Yeah, we're good. He gave us wait a second.
Craig. Oh, did he really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Look at this spot. Let's just all just kind of.
Oh. But they gave it to him.
Here's the, oh man, I mean, that's such a tough play. That's a 5-yard play all day.
All right, we're going to bring him in. You ready, Sean? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sean. He is our fantasy expert. I think that's the best way to describe him. Sean, is that a fair analysis for you?
I'll take that. Thank you.
No problem, man. So the one thing I like is that your picture takes up more space, so I don't feel like I'm at Arrowhead right now, which is good.
Not good.
Oh, that's not good. So Sean, tell us what's your take on the game so far? What are you thinking from both teams?
Hey, man, I thought from the start that Detroit wins this game. I mean, you've got Kelsey out, you've got no Jones. Perfect opportunity for Detroit to steal one. I love it.
Yeah. And do you think they're playing in a way that's sustainable right now? I mean, and do you think like the start is it tailor made for what we want, or is it just good enough?
I think absolutely. Keep running the ball, do some
Oh,
ball control, keep the ball out of Mahomes' hands, and
yeah,
dude, it's golden. Play a
dude,
slow pace.
who's putting pressure on Mahomes on that one?
I don't know. I
I didn't
didn't.
see it.
Was that Pascal?
It looked like
He's-
Pascal, and you know
He's kind
what?
of been everywhere.
You know, seeing this game kind of unfold, it really I get why what's his name Bugs isn't in there. It's
Yeah.
such a track meaty type of game, and he's a big lumbering son of a gun. So I
Yeah.
like this. And
Yeah.
hey, Sean, I'll wait for this play here. It's 2nd and 10. Ball in the 25. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, get
Oh,
there.
get it. Jeez.
Yeah, see, and there it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's so.
You better make it. If you're gonna go for the sack, you better get him down, or it is over. It is over.
What's up, Chris?
Sean, your thoughts on St. Brown as a fantasy player and just kind of where you put him in the ranks of the receivers?
I'd say he was solid last year. I would put him in the top 5 super easy.
Yeah.
He had some splash games, would consider him a top 3. What I'm excited about, sorry, watching this play.
Yeah.
What I'm excited about is for Williams to come back, gets back from 6-game suspension. He's going to actually stretch the defense, and St. Brown can pick them apart. I think it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with that. Okay, they're down on the 2 now, just like that. Hey, this is what
Like
it's going to be right here. I mean, we had our fun there for a minute, but
Yep. As you can see, I took Lions Super Bowl champs off. I thought it was giving us bad luck. Not that I
thought
believe
it
in
was
luck,
great.
but as a Lions fan, we get nervous, Sean. All right, we get nervous, and that's just what happens. So you're saying, with St. Brown, do you believe that bringing Jamison Williams actually makes him a bigger threat and a better player?
I think for sure it takes the focus off just him. Like I said, if Williams can stretch a defense, take the top off, it gives St. Brown freedom to move, you know?
yeah.
So this was a crazy play. I don't know if you guys just saw it. It was a direct snap to McKinnon. He hands it off to Patrick Mahomes, who then gets it to Kadarius Toney. And Sean, you just put out a video tonight before this game on Kadarius Toney, and let's just say you like him. Third and goal, by the way. Hold on. Touchdown.
Who'd that go to? Went to Rice.
McKinnon. Oh, was it Rice?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So you're saying, so Kadarius Toney, you kind of all of a sudden just went all in on him. Can you explain that to us? Your love for Kadarius Toney right now?
I think a lot of it had to do with the Kelsey injury.
Okay.
I think a lot of it had to do with Jones being out, them needing to maybe push the ball a little more. But most of all, I think Reed misses Cheetah. I think Patrick misses Cheetah, and Kadarius Toney is the only player on that team that has the speed and has the ability and the efficiency to, even if he can fill 60% of that role, it's going to be a huge win.
That's a good way to put it. Man, they went down, made that look pretty easy, and that's a little concerning. But at the same time, they didn't. The thing I am like positive on was he scrambled twice, broken, nobody open, scrambled twice for big plays, and then that one right there was the same kind of thing. Like it wasn't like they were just efficiently taking us down.
Yeah. So on that play right there, you had 2 players, CJ Gardner-Johnson and Jerry Jacobs, both covering the same guy.
Yep.
And when the play gets done, CJ looks at him, points at him, and goes like this, like, that's on me. I did that. That's my fault. So as good of a defensive sequence as Gardner-Johnson had there, he was supposed to be on Rice. And I'm not saying Mahomes wouldn't have found someone else, but they made it real easy. He was absolutely wide open. Absolutely wide open.
Gee whiz. So. This is highs and lows of the games. That
I'd just like to thank you guys for having me on and bringing me on as part of the Sports Talk family. It's been a lot of fun over this last week, and nice to be with you guys, that it's not hopium. I think we're experiencing some actual hope for Lions fans, and you guys do an incredible job.
Yeah,
Well,
thanks, man.
It's cool
Yeah,
to be here.
appreciate that. It's
Yeah,
it's a word we know around here well as hopium, which I don't think that's a word that many fan bases talk about. And
Yeah.
so to see it as an excitement for this, but we're excited to have you too, man. And so if you guys don't know, Sean is actually in a fantasy football league with Chris and I as well.
I'm actually playing Chris right now.
Oh,
yes.
do you guys have anybody from this game?
Just Jared Goff and Amon Ra.
You do?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So let's just say Chris is off to an early lead
Yeah,
over our fantasy
yeah.
expert.
That's right.
And I am a man that takes my own advice, by the way. I am really hot on Kadarius Toney. I think it's a small investment and he could be a league winner.
Yeah.
I'm letting my lineup talk for what my advice is. He's in my flex today against
Nice.
He's
us.
in your flex. Really? Yeah, okay. So I don't think he's actually had that many game or plays so far.
No,
but
he hasn't.
that's okay. So for those of you who are fantasy football people, you want weekly kind of advice, daily advice on individual players. Who should you be going after with trades? Who should you be picking up off the waiver wires? What strategies should you be employing? All that kind of stuff. Sports Talk Fantasy is for you. There's no doubt about that. So make sure.
Kickoff
Thanks for the shout out, man.
is going, and it's it looked like he was going to catch that for a second. Okay. Anything but a 3-and-out. That's what I'm going to say every time we take the field.
I'm going to say I want points. Sean, the run game, it's looked good for us so far. What are you seeing on that? You like our offensive line? And how do you feel? So those of you, Sean's a big fantasy guy. We're not going to talk about it much. He is slightly a Bears fan, so he knows David Montgomery very well. All right. Does David Montgomery, doesn't he just look so much better in a Lions uniform behind this offensive line? Please feel free to comment.
I don't know about that, but for Montgomery fans in Chicago, I think we are seeing him being freed up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's actually on a team that has an offensive line, so it's pretty refreshing to see.
Yep.
Yeah.
And why was this play stopped? Anybody?
So I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't have enough volume that we took a timeout.
No, it was some miscommunication, and then we looked over, he looked at him, and it was just like, oh, okay. Well, and then Amon Ra goes in motion, and then it was time. Okay, let's just take a timeout.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Mahomes is gonna score, man. Like, it's just so.
So if we're talking fantasy, just so it's clear, I got Laporta, and I actually had drafted Mark Andrews, and I was so confident. I don't know if this is a good point, but I was so confident in Laporta. This was a dynasty draft that I actually traded away Mark Andrews for Chris Olave. And some other things. I got Brock Purdy in the deal and stuff like that. And it's a 2-quarterback super flex. So, and then
baby.
throw it to Brock Wright. So anyways,
32 on red there punching. That's fine.
Okay. Don't throw a flag on that.
Craig.
That's fine. So anyways, let's just hope Laporta starts getting some more targets. Huh? I'm playing him tonight.
I think it's a good trade though. You know what you have with Andrews. Olave is on the ascent.
Well, what I like about this is I got rid of so it's Andrews, Olave, but also we swapped quarterbacks. So at the time, this was like 2-3 weeks ago, I had Kyle Trask and I got Purdy. And then Kyle Trask a week after was named the backup. And I don't know how bad you have to be the backup to Baker Mayfield. But I truly believe Baker Mayfield may be the worst quarterback in NFL history. But he makes good commercials.
Consistent starter.
It's ridiculous. I don't know how he keeps getting it. Man, just looks so good.
Man, they are running Montgomery like crazy.
Yeah.
One thing I loved that I wish we do more, teams don't do, is like they got a 9-yard run on second down or on first down there a minute ago. Run up to the line, get a first down. They just QB sneak. And
it's real quick.
Yeah, you can't do that every time you have a second one, because that's a chance to take a shot or whatever. But I love, let's get the first down, especially in this spot right here. Like that's coaching, and that's the difference. Is like we're kind of a little shaken here. We've gotten scored on for the first time. Let's get some first downs. I love it.
And we're just methodically going down the field again, by the way.
Yes.
Like it's very clear what the game plan is. Good pickup. Yes.
Oh,
St. Brown. Look
Big
at this
throw.
guy.
Hey, everything was great there. I'll shut up.
Where's he going?
This is a great opportunity for me to be on your show so I can actually watch Chris defeat me in fantasy football.
Yeah. As it's happening in live
fantastic.
action.
Love you guys.
Hey, Sean, you're the fantasy expert. That was a 25-yard throw to St. Brown from Jared Goff. How many points did Chris just get on you?
13.
Are we in full PPR?
Yeah, we're in full PPR.
More than I would care to admit. Isn't that
It's
5.5?
4.5. It's 4.5. Oh, nice cut.
Okay.
Nice cut for a 1.5-yard loss.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Where you at here, Craig? And I mean, I know you want a touchdown, but if you're like, you know what, I'll take 3.
Oh, no, I'd take 3 here.
Okay.
And the problem is we need another first down in order to get there because the leg of Riley Patterson, is not good. Sean, of course you didn't see this. He had a 53-yarder in the preseason, doinked it off the crossbar from 53. Like we haven't seen that in the NFL in a while. Okay.
Laporta! Hold on to the ball.
Go.
Hold on to it.
Let's go.
Everything you've ever had.
That's 2.3 points right there.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
2.3.
May you enjoy your fantasy goodness on that one.
Hey, Craig.
I need to get a few more of those. Man, Laporta looks good, huh? Huh, boys?
Oh, this is a great little Laporta, and he's strong with the ball. Dude, he's good.
Yeah. He lined up wide on that one. That's the beauty.
Ooh, and a great route. It looks like, hey, I'm blocking you. And if you're a DB, what do? You just got to stand there. Okay, now we're in field goal range.
Guy, but what I loved about that is Laporta. He went down like a normal human, unlike watching TJ Hawkinson for all those years.
Dude.
Who falls like a toddler. All right, they're starting to stop that run game a little bit. We gotta tighten that up.
Let's get Gibbs in there and let him just make a play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
man, Hutch looks so good.
I have a question for you guys.
Hit us.
What do you guys think about getting rid of Hawkinson? He gets paid big time. Now you have Laporta. Are you happy with the switch?
Chris, you want to answer that?
Oh,
I did a video.
You take it. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna puke on myself.
I could not be happier, man.
Yeah.
He signs the richest contract in tight end history, TJ Hawkinson. And like he is a pass catcher and not even all right, Gibbs.
Oh, baby Gibbs. He's so fast, dude. Dude,
he is explosive.
He is a rocket ship that's just full of jet fuel.
That's beautiful, though. Run Montgomery up the middle and then bounce out Gibbs.
Yep. Dude, Gibbs is different. Look at this guy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I love how he stands there and he's just like, and then it's just like, boom.
First down. That's great.
No, Hawkinson, I never from day one, Sean, was a Hawkinson believer or liked him. I just thought, why isn't he open? He took hard hits. Everything was hard. Never.
Oh, no.
Get down on it.
Get it.
Yep.
All right.
Good.
I hate that.
That's a
You're
drive
still in
killer.
field goal range.
Yeah, on the road and Arrowhead. That's tough, man.
What happened?
It hit right. It hit Brock right.
Good job, Goff. Good job just getting down on it. He knew he was going to get speared in the back.
Yeah. Chris Collinsworth. This is not really where the Lions want to be. Thank you, Chris. I do like you as an announcer. Thank you so much for your time.
Mahomes knows that this is going to be a... Oh, yeah, baby. Look out.
Oh, there it is. He's so fast.
He really is. He really is. He got all that back. He got all
that
back.
You gave yourself a chance here. Tick some clock down. Yeah, you absolutely get 3 here. It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the, 30? 25?
25, I think. I think the thing here, too, is, though, they get the ball in the second half, right? the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's one of those things where they can methodically go down. We're up, even if it's a field goal, 10-7, they get 14-7 and the ball. That's a dangerous spot. We were way off. The ball's on the 17.
Oh, beautiful. No, don't like this at all.
You've got to be
Oh
kidding.
no.
That was Marvin Jones.
No, was it Reynolds?
Jones. I don't know.
Well, we said it. Just take 3.
You can't. That's the rust, man.
Jeez. That's the only thing that hurts us is turnovers right in there, especially. So it's turnover.
I don't even have the heart to say that that's 2 points for the Kansas City defense. That's not even funny at this point. I feel bad.
Get out of here with that crap.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's a
man.
big
And on
joke.
that, Sean, it was nice having you.
Yeah.
So happy you were here. Oh man. Hey, we're at commercial now, Sean. So feel free to give us some free advice on what to do. What would you do if you're a Lions fan and you want to get Detroit Lions football players on your team? Who is the guy that's going to be the best value for where you're going to get them?
Goff.
I think in 2 QB leagues, I would go after Goff all day. I mean, granted, he's not flashy. He's not a guy that's going to give you these huge 40, 45-point games like Mahomes. But he's a guy that you can rely on. He's going to get you consistent 20 to 30 points sometimes every single week and really give you a lot of support at the bottom of your lineup. He's actually super valuable.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, especially in a 2 QB league.
Yeah, and I think that people that have him don't necessarily value him as a top quarterback.
Right.
So a lot of times I like to package players. So I would take a higher profile running back or a mid-tier running back like Miles Sanders, package them up with Goff, and send them on their way. You can probably make a really good deal like that way.
Okay. Or because people don't value him a ton, would he be one of those guys that might be good to go after because he could be beneficial for your team, but people kind of view him as that like second tier type quarterback in a fantasy league?
For sure. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. Package him with a higher profile player to receive and be like, you know what? Just throw Goff in. Let's get this done. Throw him in, make the deal.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, hey, appreciate that, man. Hey, thanks for joining us. We're going to go sulk on this next drive as the Chiefs go down. We're going to hope for a 3-and-out and then score as we get into halftime. So that's what we're going for. But thanks for coming on. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And hey, again, everybody, Sports Talk Fantasy. It's part of the Sports Talk Network. We're actually getting multiple channels here. So that's one of the ones. We'll have somebody coming on later with another channel. So thanks, Sean. See ya.
Thanks, Sean.
Appreciate
it,
you guys.
man. All right.
Go Lions.
You heard it. He said go Lions.
He did.
I heard that.
Did, and I appreciate that.
And I will talk to him about that later. I'm thankful for that.
Oh, there's Hutch's family. Looks like Brian Smoots.
Nobody understands that joke but me, and I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Hey, we got to step up here a little bit, Craig. Just a little bit. Just not. Hey, we know.
Defense.
Whoa, offsides. Jeez, he's running.
Good.
Okay.
I'll take 3 yards.
CJ is talking. I love it.
He will never stop.
Man.
Oh, they got Hutch's parents is mic'd up.
Classic. They're up in the nosebleeds.
Yeah, she's got the world's biggest binoculars from like 1992 up there.
All right, 3rd down and 5.
3rd
Timeout.
down. That's what it would sound like if you were in Ford Field, just to be clear. Timeout.
Yeah, this game's
This
going
is a big
fast.
play.
But Craig, in classic,
big play.
if you want to ever learn about media and like how commercials are done, do live shows, because what you'll see is like in the draft or here, they're going to get their ads in So the game will be going fast, but they'll be like, "Why don't you sit there? We'll do a 8-minute commercial break if we have to."
Yeah, don't care. We're gonna
Yeah.
make it happen.
So it's crazy. You see an Andy Reid commercial here?
Actually, Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
State Farm. Jake from State Farm.
We got to get off the field, man. Hey, this is what Steve was talking about. Win or lose here, we got to look the part, and we look the part. We're rusty though. You can see it. I mean, even just
See the rust.
I don't know, but you see CJ Gardner-Johnson flying around. Love it. You see Gibbs is there. He's the man, dude.
He's that dude. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that Montgomery can be that steady back. You see the offensive line's potential or what they can be when they're all together. But it's, we might look the part, but at the same time, turnovers inside the red zone, that doesn't look the part, man.
You cannot do that. You cannot. I don't like that play call at all. You're not going to, I mean, Marvin's not going to be able to take a little bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think we were kind of, hey, we'll take 3, go up.
Yeah, like take 3, give him the ball. But here's the deal. All is forgiven if we get a stop here on 3rd and 5, punt, and then we run the clock out as we go down to score. All is forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
NFL's crazy, man. NFL's crazy because there's no gimmies.
Nope.
Right? There's no gimmies, except the Arizona Cardinals, and there are no unwinnable games. It's just nuts. It's not like college football, which college football is a ton of fun. I love college football. I love the pageantry. I watched a ton of football last weekend, but there were games where you're like, this should not be a good game.
Yeah.
It just should not be. A lot of games are that way, and
that's the unfortunate. Yeah, that's the yes.
Yeah.
Western Auto, they messed up. They got their
the T's out.
Yeah, dang it. That's their big moment right there.
That's it. Western.
Wow. 3rd and 5, ball in the 12. Mahomes in shotgun, takes the snap, looking, a little bit of pressure. Lofts it up.
Yes.
No flag. No flag. Big.
No flag.
Hey, I can't stand that crap. See, now, hey, that's the Kelsey effect right there. Kelsey's just a step further. He makes that play.
Mm-hmm. Or it's just even more than that. It's Mahomes is being pressured, and him and Kelsey have played so much together that they just have that. Hey, you think they're gonna fake punt?
Fake it, sissies. What if this happens to that guy right here on the end? What? Oh,
all right. Field it cleanly. There we go.
Oh,
isn't it nice having Khalif Raymond back there?
Yeah,
sometimes?
Dude, if there's one player that you got to trust with your life, it's your punt returner.
Yeah.
Hey, we're good here. Let's you said it, man. Let's
347.
Milk it.
We can't afford to just go 3 and out.
Jeez.
We can't afford to just give them the ball back with 2 minutes or more left, even under 2 minutes, right? Because I think they have at least 2 timeouts. You can't give it back to them and let them go down the field. You have good field position right now. It's time to go get some points.
Craig, this is a huge spot in this game. It's 4 minutes, there's 3:47 to go. We're at around midfield-ish, and oh geez. I don't like that out of the huddle. You see that? They're like, everybody went the wrong way.
We're all right.
Every skill position went the wrong way.
Don't worry about it. Goff's doing his thinking thing.
Oh, geez. Oh, Montgomery doesn't
David's
see
like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Goff's like, hey, man, get back there. The play's not even to you. Shut up.
Yeah, it's not even to you, man.
See, like I said, it's to you. I love that.
Woo! Love it. Big push, 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Tick the clock. All you need is one more first down, and we can tick this down to the 2-minute warning all day.
And Vitae, just big bodies, running back's best friend. Hey, dude, just hook onto our back. Just get with us here, and we'll just push you 6-7 yards down the field. Don't worry about it. Or 5.
Dude, Gibbs's first 4 touches in the NFL is just like, I'm different than everybody. What?
Gibbs wants in too,
dude, and we're not
going to give him more in the second half
here. We're gonna have to 2nd and 5, ball at the 46. Holy shnikes.
Missing
Oh,
by.
he was open.
Goff looks a little excited. Here's what I'm starting to see. And I looked over and Chris is gone. What I'm starting to see is a little bit of the struggle outside of St. Brown.
Yep. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Now I
A little
think
bit of the
Florida can do
struggle.
it. Hey, there's going to be a big play at some point, right?
Yeah. Why not now?
St. Brown, everybody and their brothers on him, man.
Crap.
Oh. All right. Well,
This is what I
Hey.
said we can't do.
no, and we did this last year. Do you remember where either we were humming along like it was nothing, or we would just get, it's like, what? During our 1-6 start, it was like I think we need to just say, look, we got to get Gibbs in here. Luckily, we got a great punter. I'm going to keep saying that. And really,
just how many times can you just give Mahomes the ball and hope that your defense can hold?
And hope that he just messes up, right?
Yeah.
We need not a fluky play, but like something, we just need a
good coverage.
Man, our coverage is good. It was all last year too.
I was really hoping that would get us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, seriously. What the heck? Hey, Craig, we're gonna need we just need a fluky play. I mean, we need them to drop it, bounce the ball, tips, and we intercept it. I mean, we just need a turnover. We need something.
Yeah, let's get something. Go out, make a play.
Yeah, we need a play. I mean, we have not really made a play yet. They made a play. They got a turnover. But you're right. How many times can you just give it to him and hope he can't figure it out? That's
right.
He's running here.
And I wouldn't even say the offenses looked bad, right? It's just
details, man. Oh, Hutch.
Oh, no. That's on Jack. This is exactly what you don't want.
Hutch
That's what championship teams do. They play well at the end of the halves, man.
Yep.
Time to bow up. I got to tell you, I know part of it is the way you have to play Patrick Mahomes. The pass rush isn't there right now. And I do know that this is what you have to do, right? You can't just all out rush on him.
Right.
I get it. But this is not put him under a lot of duress. And part of it is that he just runs whenever you do. But
yeah, I know. And I will say, and it's so hard, but to be patient, because it's like, but I do think it's the right game plan that we got right now of just rush 4. But that chunk right there is not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. At some point, do you blitz them? Maybe now, maybe just got to keep them out of the end zone. That's all.
Yep.
Really, football's really easy. Like, who scored more touchdowns? You got to, we can talk field goals, field position, but keep them out of the end zone, and we need to get in the end zone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Yeah, that was just what we were talking about. I don't, Jack Campbell didn't play kind of the first quarter because it's like we can't have you just blow something, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hear what Chad's saying, and here's the thing: Aaron Glenn absolutely does not believe in a spy.
Nope.
But it's that plus. I think it's that plus. Like, you put a spy on Mahomes, he's going to pick you apart with his arm. Yeah.
Well, I think why not? I don't know. The spy thing, I do get it. That sounds so good in theory. Have a guy sit there and wait, but it is a wasted player, and a lot of times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or I like Russian 3. I still think he's good enough where if you're ready and you're kind of sitting there, I don't know.
Yeah. Get home with 4. I get that, Clint. If we can get home with 4, but right now we're not. The problem too is when we're rushing 4, like it leaves just massive holes for him to get through at the same time.
And Hutch is not, and I get, oh no.
No, it's fine. Oh, you got to pick that off, Jacobs. He alligator armed it. Did I see that wrong?
He did. Why didn't he get that? That's what we need. Make a play.
See, that's the thing. We're not making and that's just the little edge. And I get that it's not because we didn't play in the preseason. I get that it's just first game stuff, right?
Yep.
I get that. It's just first game stuff, but dang, you got to make the plays.
2nd and 10.
You had a chance for a pick there. Now what's going to happen?
2nd and 10, ball around midfield. Good. 2-yard gain, 4-yard gain. And 3rd down.
Nice spot. Sorry, I'm just doing the Patrick Mahomes. They're huddling, I guess.
Yeah. Just why did he move his fingers so much?
Isn't this usually huddle?
Yeah, just set up. He's like, ooh, this is not good. He's gonna score a touchdown. He's like,
yeah, because we're making fun of him. Yeah, he's
Dang
brewing
it. Sorry,
something
3rd
up.
and 7, ball in the midfield. 3rd and 7. Hutch is getting
hold. That's
holding.
A hold. Throw the flag. Thank you.
Flag on the play.
Such an
holding.
Obvious hold.
That's a 10-yard. Hopefully, they didn't get first down.
Because they were going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, I think so. All right, holding brings it back now to 2nd and 15. So in anyone other than Mahomes, it's like, all right, I'm feeling great. It's like
I'm looking at 3rd and 17 here. Is what
okay.
That's what I'm thinking based on what I was seeing before. But like this, and that's what we need out of Hutch.
That's it.
Yeah. Ooh, Daddy's excited. His wife just keeps going, what? And you know she's a football mom. She knows the game.
She knows, but
they're just way up there. All right, 3rd and 17. Here we go. Come on. Timeout,
Patty. Well, make it more obvious. He was like doing
he was a little sneaky. I'm so scared of everything. I need timeout.
I'm gonna keep making fun of him, and that helps us. So is it 3rd and 17 there, Craig? From what you're gathering?
I'm gathering 3rd and 17 based on my brain.
Okay,
that's it. Yep. Yeah, Clint, what am I not allowed to say? I don't know what.
I'm glad we're doing this together because I'd be so.
Would you be freaking out alone right now? I just dropped my phone. Don't worry about it.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. It's like one long.
All right, 3rd and 17.
Anxiety trip. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. Like you've got to be kidding
That's
me.
the plays. We got him, that's it. That's him, man. And that's just this. You're dying, and he just throws up. All right. A little fast pace.
Hutch got held again. Score a touchdown here, get the ball in the second half. And here we go. Dang it. We messed up too many times. Like,
no, for sure. For sure. You cannot.
And you could see it on Campbell's face too. Every time one of those things happens.
He just knows
every single time.
They're going to run it here. No, okay. Shut up. Yeah, I could see that.
The amount of miscommunication on the defense. It's like every time people are looking at each other like, I thought you had him. I thought you had him. And it's one of those things where I think we have to remember and we have to realize it's a whole new, none of these guys have played with each other.
That's right.
Like Kirby Joseph and Jerry Jacobs have played with each other.
That was a great play design. And then he's just great play design. Oh, 7, 6, 5, 4, timeout. Okay. All right. Timeout.
So 34 seconds, right?
Yep.
What do you do?
Geez, this is big. It looks, if you're watching on TV and you're like, hey, Lions are down 17, or you're down 14-7. They're doing pretty good. It's like, no, man, this feels way worse, doesn't it? Because you're right. They're going to get the ball. We've just been kind of, man.
Feels like they're starting to figure it out. In that one, it was a great catch. And then two guys absolutely wide open, which means blown coverage.
Yeah. All right. Wow. I could go without seeing this replay again for a minute, just for like a second.
I mean, I've only seen it 8 times. So we got that going. So
they have, that's huge that they actually had to burn that timeout. So we can kind of throw it a couple times and not worry about giving it back to them with like 20 seconds and they've got 2 timeouts and who knows what it's weird, isn't it? They're not running the ball. They're not doing any real, it's just kind of, he drops back and has got a lot of time and just kind of throws a wobbler. No, it's not even a wobbler. It's just it's not like some crisp Peyton Manning attack. It's just like, he's just back there.
Yeah.
This is just devastating.
It's funny how my phone was blowing up in the first quarter and how quiet it's gotten in the second quarter. Just like people, like all excitement. Now we're quiet, right?
My phone was quiet throughout. So
no, that's not true because I know part of what was blowing up was the fantasy football thread that you're on too. It's just because you always have notifications silenced all the time.
Yeah, that's right. Just no notifications.
You know what's really silly about this? At our church, one of the guys I work with and a guy that goes to our church, huge Chiefs fans. Like I'm at least supposed to be able to play a team like the Chiefs without having to hear about it.
Right.
Like Chicago, they're close. I get it. Green Bay, they're across the lake. You got all the people in northern Michigan that like Green Bay. I get it. Chiefs, come on. What are we doing?
Exactly. Oh.
So what are your emotions? Tell me.
I think if you come on into here and you're like, all right, it's 14-7, you're feeling fine, but it just feels a lot different. And here it is. Haven't showed any blitz packages yet. Defense is in great shape. They made 2 big plays. That's right. They made 2 big plays. That 3rd down and 15 was the difference. And that's what the Chiefs are going to do. We got to make plays. We got to get it to Gibbs. We got to make some plays, man. That's where I'm at, is like, we need to make some big plays. I mean, if you're going to come in here and not make any big plays, then good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, yep, our offense did what the offense was supposed to do. We should have 10 or 14 right now.
Yep.
But the fumble.
Yeah.
So like,
we should have 10. We should have 10 and we'd be, that's what you said going in. And then you were like, hey, I don't want to be 10-14. That's a bad spot. And it's actually gone worse.
Man. Okay. 34 seconds. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see if we can get into field goal range. Okay. Well,
Right,
at least
timeout.
I got a point and a half for fantasy, but
Yeah,
they
sweet.
called timeout right away.
Yeah, I think we did.
Those are, like, I get it. I get it. I do feel like some of this, the game has been so fast. Like it's getting through so fast right now, and it's been really vanilla that I do feel like it's hard to get in rhythm. And
Yeah.
I feel like our defense has been playing well, and Kansas City is just starting to get in rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what it feels like. This is where not having a deep threat hurts.
We wondered about our other receivers outside of St. Brown.
Yeah. Get to
Oh
that
my gosh.
line. Darn it. We just took our final timeout.
It's so many little things, man.
It's
in
another point
football.
and a half for me.
So many, yeah.
It's another
Yes,
point and a
yeah,
half.
point. Thank you so much. That was a great tackle, great play. Nothing you can say. McDuffie. Remember Sam McDuffie? Michigan football.
Sam McGuffey. Sam McGuffey. Like, yeah, do you remember the backflip video or whatever?
Yeah,
The guy's like,
what do you do?
your
You hurdle
name?
somebody or something?
Sam McGuffey. Like, then he comes to Michigan and he's like just 190 pounds.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
like, gets obliterated.
Do we run it here?
No.
Well, I'll
Throw it over the middle again. All right, go spike it.
Spike it and just
Fine.
pray. Spike and pray. All right. Well, Craig.
You know,
Whoa. The clock went
college
from
did
9 seconds to 7.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Hey, halftime. We all know halftime can be interesting. So we're gonna bring in a guest for
Let's do
halftime.
it. Bring him in.
All right. Do we want to bring him in for the back quarter of the last 7 seconds here? 9. It went back to 9. There you go, dude.
Okay.
The clock operator was like,
so
you
we
know
gotta
what?
play.
You know what? Chris Nora, I thought I could get away with it, but Chris called me out.
What?
Sorry. Chris called me out and he said it went from 9 to 7.
Yeah.
And now
What do you do here, Craig?
put it back to 9. You do a weird play, try and get it to the sideline if you can. There you go. And you didn't. He just dropped it. Marvin Jones Jr. looks 34. How about that?
Dude, the play was there.
It was there. He missed him high, but he still should have caught. Like, those are the things. Like, what are we doing?
Kelvin makes that play with just no diving. Kelvin's different. Man, that's good throw, Jared. Like, that's what else can you do? That was a 20-yard out. Like, he's throwing it off his back foot. Can you Hail Mary it? I don't know.
I don't know if he's got that. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
4th down.
George Karlaftis. No kidding. 3 seconds and then Clint.
All right. Where's he at? Is he in here?
Oh yeah, he's there.
I don't see him.
That's okay. I do.
Okay.
All right, forget it. Let's bring him in. Clint,
Bring him in.
I hope you're ready.
I can't take it.
Hope you're ready, man. There he is. Clint.
Hello, for
Oh, come on.
Oh, shoot. Clint, you're Hail Mary? Oh, okay. Clint, you broke up there. Your first words were not heard.
Uh-oh.
Bringing him in, and he's got glitchy internet.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? Pretty good if he's in his basement, actually.
He's in his
We need Mike Evans. Interesting comment there.
Can you hear me?
You know?
we don't have you smoothly. We don't have you smooth as butter. We have you
Removed him.
you're like a steak
So, do you remember when you used to listen? Because if you're like me, you always were listening to sports talk radio, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so you have the host and they have callers call in, and you could just see like the host, like there were some hosts that let people go a long time because they didn't have the guts to pull the cord,
Yes.
right? And like you can't hear them. They're like, "What'd you say? What was that?" And they're like trying to get, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" And then you have other people who are just like, "Get out of here."
Yeah.
Like
or a
good
guy
service. Don't call me.
or a guy
Don't call
calls
me.
in and like you can tell right away he's a little choppy, and instead of
Oh, yeah.
trying to help him out, you're just like get him out of here.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
pull.
like not choppy as in like service, but just he's not going to be a great guest or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a call in.
All right. All right. We're gonna go back to Clint. He says he has moved closer to the router.
Beautiful.
This is professionalism at its best, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Clint, how you doing, man?
I'm so old. I'm such a boomer.
Just old. It's like, is
Just
it matter if you're close to the router? Like, do you go as far away from the router as possible, or do you try and go closer? Do you?
Clint,
What is this
Clint.
plug-in internet?
Clint,
Yeah.
you're not a Lions fan, you're not a Chiefs fan. Just how do you feel about this game right now?
I am so excited. I'm so excited that there's meaningful football on. Like,
Okay.
I just want a shootout. I don't even care. I just want points, and I'm so excited that it's been too long. Like,
I just want points. It's 14-7. Thanks. Which is not great. No.
Seriously.
What about the game itself? Like, what are you feeling about the two teams? Is there one team that has a clear edge going into the second half? Talent wise, give us kind of your breakdown of what you've been seeing in the first half.
Well, I mean, the Chiefs, you can see that just in the 2-minute drive, just how they executed compared to how the Lions. But like the Lions this is something we haven't been able to say in a long time. The Lions are a good team. They're got a good team.
Yeah.
Like, it's still the first half of the first game. Like, there's going to be a temptation to overreact no matter what happens in the second half. Like, they're a good team. There's a lot of season left.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
you. I was about to just.
We needed this.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just like, all right, we're done. Yeah. You know, like let's just quit the live stream. Let's just pack it up. I'm gonna go sulk and watch the second half. But what if something amazing happens?
Oh,
like what if something amazing happens? And even if it doesn't, it's fine. So
I remember, because I'm old, but I remember a Monday night game. I think it was Jets Dolphins from the late 90s, and they scored like 36 points in the last 9 minutes. It was incredible.
Off.
Never turn off the game. Just don't do it.
Never.
It's gonna get wild. Yes, it is.
It's gonna get weird. You just don't do it.
Don't do it. And I just love how you're like, never turn off the game. Chris goes, it's gonna get wild, and then he just leaves.
And then he leaves. But that's
this has happened. Chris in a live is hilarious because he's just gone. See ya. You don't know where he went.
But there's two things, though, I appreciate about Chris. One, I appreciate the Brian Smoots reference, just briefly. Like, that was that man is a unicorn, and those that know him are very special. And
I do respect the Brian Smoots reference.
Yes. I also appreciate he wore a hat because his hair game is really strong, and he wore a hat. Like, that's it's a good man.
Yeah, every time we film together, like, he's got his hair and his hair game that's so strong. And
oh no, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Whoa.
Ah, wow.
Whoa.
I'll do that. I can do that. Let me run my finger hair and just. It's amazing. So,
Clint, next question for you. You're watching this game.
Okay.
You kind of answered it already, but as a Lions fan, it just feels way worse than a 7-point game or a touchdown point game.
Nah.
Okay.
Kansas City starts with the ball in the second half. Just to remind you.
So talk to me about that.
It's not. Listen, the Lions have big expectations. It's just important that they go out and execute just win the next play. Just win the next play. Don't. I just think there's such, and I know every game matters, but there's such a temptation to just just calm down, take a breath, win the next play. There's a lot of football left.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like this game isn't over. Weird things happen. Guys drop balls, fumble. Weird things happen. It's football. Just win the next play. They'll be fine.
Yep. And I've been saying we got to make plays. Like if you go through this whole game and don't make a big play, then you're not going to win. So our big plays are coming.
Yeah.
Yep. And we had a couple of them. Goff overshot one.
Yeah.
Jones dropped one. I mean, like there were opportunities there.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson's proving that he's still going to do what Ben Johnson does, which is scheme people open. I think overall the offensive line has played well. I am a little frustrated that it does seem like there's a lack of execution on the Lions side, where it feels like right now, just off the top of my head, I can think of 4 different big miscommunications that led to a problem on the defensive side and 2 on the offensive side. That's too much.
Well,
it's just too much in half of football.
Right before the first touchdown, the defensive back, they pulled the tight end, and he really didn't even get a block.
Right.
But the defensive back, he stretched it too far. He let him. The hole is too big. He needs to come up, lower his shoulder, just get destroyed by that tight end, but force the ball back inside. That's what your hope is.
That's what you're supposed to do.
They got too wide. They got down to 2 or 3, and then it's little things on the defensive end. I think offensively, you keep running the ball. That Gibbs and Montgomery.
Ooh,
it's nice, isn't it?
Gibbs, boy.
Gibbs has got a little juice, doesn't he?
It's something. It's something that
he's
got
a little juice.
As a Packers fan, I don't like to admit that, but yeah, that's something.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, this is so stupid.
We had a written contract that you weren't going to talk about that.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
I just want to be clear on that.
The isn't green. Don't worry.
That's just amazing. So, what's your thoughts NFL overall? What I mean by that is, who do you think are the elite teams? Give me 2 in each conference. What does it look like to you when it comes down to it? What are you feeling?
Well, this is no surprise. I just think that I think that the Eagles and the Niners are head and shoulders better than everybody else in the NFC. I think they have the best.
I agree with that.
I think
except the Lions, but everybody else.
Sorry, I mean, present company excluded, but I just think that they have the best lines, and as great as the skill positions are. I mean, it was the Chiefs' offensive line that won the Super Bowl last year.
Yep.
I mean, they handled the Eagles, and no one. I mean, not a lot of people talk about it. They were great through the playoffs and in the Super Bowl. They were great, and so it's still the line.
And the defense was actually very good as well.
Yes, they were
very good.
So I think, and then I mean, how do you? They're the champs. I don't know how you not, expect Kansas City to do well, but I don't know. I think the AFC is sneaky. I think they're really sneaky.
There's a lot of good teams over there.
There is. I'm gonna say it, and it's really
say it. Really, I know it. Come on, say it.
It's the Jets.
Say it. Boo! That's stupid. What are you talking about?
I'm listen.
Oh, you're supposed to say the Jags.
No, the Jags. Yeah, the Jags are, but the Jags will make the playoffs, I think, and they're in the weakest division in all of football. So I think, but
no, they're not. They're not in the NFC South. I'm just saying the NFC South
Marvin
is the weak.
Jones.
Oh,
Craig.
Easy, Blue Whale. I'm just saying the NFC South is not a strong division.
Okay, so here's your argument for the Jags. They're in a weak division. Let's say they run away with it. Maybe they just stack up wins and they get a bye in a home game. It can get weird.
It can get weird.
I don't know. I'm a big believer that the defensive line is what, and an offensive line. It was the Chiefs' offensive line and Chris Jones that, I mean, again, the skill positions are great. Like I'm not, but if you have those things, you're in most games.
Yeah.
And those teams I think have the best lines. So
yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I'm really, yeah.
It's just dirty to talk about.
I just want to say Chris Norris is bad at fantasy football. I just had to get it out there.
Ooh.
I just wanted to just
Let me just look. Speaking of that, let's just look.
I'm just salty over him failing to make a trade with me like 4 years ago that cost me, and it was on principle. And I love Chris. I mean, Chris is one of my favorite people, but I'm still salty over that.
I'm still salty.
It's
over that. What was the trade? Because if I know you, Clint, you absolutely know exactly what the trade was.
It was.
Okay, so please tell us the time. What time of year was it, that Chris denied you a trade?
It was right at the trade deadline, and
week 11.
And per usual, Chris was in like 9th place in a 10-team league, but he had Travis Kelce, and so I offered him prospect and draft capital for the next year for Travis Kelce, and he said, "No, I want more draft capital." And I said, "You've got no other offers. Like, you're already out of the playoffs. You're not keeping him. Why wouldn't you just do this?" And he was like, "No, on principle." And then he kept Kelce, didn't keep him the next year, finished 9th, and I ended up like finishing 3rd. And it was just, I'm still salty.
So did you keep Kelce the next year?
No,
Chris?
he did not. He didn't.
He's getting old.
Okay.
He's getting old.
He was getting old 4 years ago.
Yeah. Getting old. He's getting injury prone.
Actually, what had happened was you probably had to pay too much for him because that was an auction league.
Mm-hmm.
So you had an extended price on him. So
exactly. So I was offering him extra draft capital for next.
Clint is still very upset about this.
Very upset.
Well, I didn't know. I'm glad I had him because I never knew that he's never missed a game to injury, which is just bizarro. He's been in the league 10 years and he's missed 3 games. One was in COVID, and then the other 2 were just resting, got the division locked up.
Oh, okay.
Like, dude, never been injured. Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
I know. I love this guy.
Hey, question for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think I know your answer. You can have one tight end for 5 years in their prime. Gonzalez, Gronk, or Kelce. Go.
Oh, Kelce.
Kelce?
Because I don't like Gronk.
Look, you're trying to corner me in this because I say right now I believe that Gonzalez is the best tight end in history. And kickoff. And so second half is underway. But I will take Kelce in his 5 years of prime. And I refuse to say Gronk. I just won't say it.
Yep, I can't say Gronk.
Brian loves Gronk, so therefore on principle I must not like Gronk.
Absolutely.
But as far as well-roundedness with Gronk, and I'm not convinced Gronk was just as good as those guys. I'm just convinced that he had Tom Brady. So, and for those reasons, maybe I will go Gonzalez for the best 5-year stretch because Kelce had Mahomes. So whatever, Gonzalez, let's go. All right, let's get a 3 and out. Come on, let's get this.
First down, 1st and 10, ball at the 25, a little run play to the left. Don't like this.
Nothing.
No, 2 yards.
Gain of 2.
Pacheco's weird because he's not a big guy, runs very angry, runs like he weighs 225 pounds, but he weighs 200.
Mm-hmm. He runs like he's like his game is blowing you up and just running over you, and that's not. But good, I don't know. Hey, we need
Sports Talk Fantasy coming in, throwing shade at Clint.
2nd and 8, ball on the 27. All right, we blitzed, and he fell
that's a
down.
hold. That's a hold. That's a hold.
That's a hold.
Just gonna say it 3 times.
Hey, that's the stuff right there. So did you see that? We blitzed. He fell down. Then he gets up, misses the tackle. Pachenko's out. Good. You're hurt. Look at this blitz. Oh, I guess it was a screen, so he let him go.
Look at Hutchinson.
Hutch.
Did he actually make this tackle from the other side of the field? It's nuts.
He's different.
Yeah, he
He
is
really is.
different.
Craig, are you surprised Barnes is in the game?
No.
Okay.
No, because he actually sat out a little bit in the preseason because he was listed with the starters. He's been repping with the ones all preseason.
Didn't even dress in preseason, did he?
I think game 1 maybe
or something. Okay. Yeah, he's always been a weird player. It's only his 3rd year, but okay.
Yeah, he's the guy that it's like, man, he's got all the skills in the world, but can he do it right? Come on, Hutch.
Give him on, Hutchie.
There we go. There we go.
Wouldn't you rather have 18 games and 2 bye weeks and no preseason?
Oh, what?
So now that we
Clint, geez, why don't we just go?
This is why we bring him on, though. For these questions.
Thought provoking.
So earlier I would have told you no. But now that because I'm a big fan of preserving records, and it's been 16 games for 40 some years or whatever. But now that we've gone to 17, who cares? You may as well go to 18.
Go 20.
Let's do it.
Second and 10. Ball at the 35. Mahomes shotgun, looking all day. Incomplete. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Still too much time.
I'm going to let Chris run with the explanations because somehow I'm 3 seconds ahead of him now, which makes no sense.
Okay.
No sense.
You're 3 seconds ahead of me.
So something most people may not know about Clint, his Sunday is always NFL Red Zone.
Absolutely.
He's just an NFL Red Zone guy. So it's not I'm going to watch a team. It's just I'm going to watch all the teams.
Yep.
3rd and 10, big play. Hey,
Third
key play.
and 10.
Where are your keys? Get them out.
All on 37. Mahomes, plenty of time. Looking. Gain of 2.
I'm not excited. You're excited.
That's why you can't overreact.
Hey,
and that is why you can't overreact. And that's spoken like a Packer fan. And so because you're used to winning, so you're just like, all right, it's fine.
L-A-X.
Craig, can you give me a pause? Can you pause yours for 3, for 2? Let's get same here.
Gotcha.
All right, I'll tell you when the ball is punted. Bang.
All right, I'm a quarter second ahead of
you. Okay, perfect.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Khalif. Hey, field position's been a thing. I'll tell you what. They've been.
Yeah, we started the game with good. We started the game winning field position, and then went from there. Maybe this guy knows you, Clint.
You know what? Is that the new Bachelor? Or
is that
yeah.
that picture that
man, good looking. Dang, who is this guy?
Give this man a rose.
Give this man a rose.
And let me just say,
no,
if there's 45 people here watching, there are 45 men. So it's okay. His wife doesn't have to worry, but that man is taken.
He is. I know. So here's, I'm telling you, you come home. Hopefully you went to church on Sunday. You get some nachos. You turn Red Zone on a big TV. And then you just spend the next 7 hours watching every scoring play. That is living right there. That is amazing.
So, Chris, we have, and Clint, I know you're a NFL Sunday ticket Red Zone. In other words,
short guy.
You like
biggest ears ever. Why?
But he's great.
How can he be on TV? Okay.
No, come on, man. Don't profile that. I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want. I think it every single time. When I see him, I'm just like, those ears are out of control.
Like, how did he just because he's been go ahead.
Well,
go ahead.
You know how he got his big break into TV.
I don't.
He was casted for the role of Dumbo. And now
wow.
Is that too much? So he gets that, and then he's like, but I love sports. And they're like, well, get over here, right? We got Red Zone, and it's good. So Clint likes to call it the better Red Zone, but Chris, we have NFL Plus because we don't just have this channel. We have Sports Talk Extra, so we're recording on other teams. So what we do with that is it's nice because they give you Red Zone. They still have Red Zone.
Really?
But yeah, man. You think that I'm not going to be watching that this Sunday with the Lions not playing? Red Zone. So it's fantastic.
I'm telling you, Red Zone, if you haven't, it will change your life. It's just and they call it the witching hour. It's like 4 to 4:15 when all the games are ending.
Yeah.
And it's just bananas. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The field position's been a problem, man, all game, because he caught a punt at the 8 last time, and now he caught a punt at the 7. We're just so tight. Gosh, dang it.
Marvin Jones Jr. is playing atrocious. He has a fumble and 2 drops in 3 opportunities.
How do we get out of this little funk? It just feels so tight.
Like, what's happening with him? Like, I mean, it's fine. I understand he's getting older, but one thing that he's never struggled with was hands.
No.
I don't get it.
Get these kids home to bed, please. Jeez. Look at this. Look at this. How many guys are in the box right here, Craig?
8.
Oh my gosh.
But who are we going to throw it to? I'm telling you, this is the struggle. And I talked about this heading into the season. Like, I'm confident in this team, but for the first 6 weeks, I'm worried about our wide receiver room. I just am.
Yeah, 100%. So the guy just chucked our guy over the pile. He gets up.
Is that a problem? Is that illegal?
It's on us, though.
Really? We retaliate?
We're on the 5, so half the distance of the goal doesn't kill us.
Yeah, no joke. They probably decline it unless it was a dead ball.
After the play was over, I think they're going to give penalties on both guys. Stop wasting our time. Let's move on here.
Let's find out. Yeah, Chris.
So, Chris, can I talk about your charcuterie game?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people don't think about it. Put some kettle chips on there.
Oh, I love chips. I'm a big chip fan.
Is there a flavor of kettle chips that you would prefer?
I'm more of the salt and pepper.
Oh,
yeah.
But yeah, you kettle chips, underrated, really underrated.
Barbecue kettle.
Play of the season for us. First of all, every wide receiver is basically on the line of scrimmage. That's a penalty. I don't like that. They're so tight. Are they blitzing? Kinda.
A little bit.
Spags loves to blitz.
Hey, Craig, how many times can we just give Mahomes the ball and say, I don't know, defense, stand up?
Apparently 6,
Jeez.
7.
I mean, it's just you just can't keep doing this, man.
These crossers are going. The problem is the receivers aren't getting separation. So there's no yak happening. I'm surprised it's been so quiet from Reynolds tonight.
Yeah. Drop it. We need something. Oh my gosh.
They're just getting mad at each other. All right, I'm gonna let you two take it for a second.
Yeah.
Clint. I'll announce. We'll get rid of Clint in just a minute. Clint, if you have something funny to say, say it in the next 3 minutes, okay?
Say it now, forever. Oh, Clint, I just don't know if I'm, in shape to be a team that's going to be kind of in the mix, Usually it's like, hey, hopefully we can win and we can win some games, but
well, this is new territory. So all right, as a fan of a team that plays professional football in Wisconsin, which I agreed not to name. You now, for the first time in 20 years, maybe, you get to know what it's like to be a fan with expectations.
Yeah.
Like, that's new. That's new. Like, when there's no expectations or very low expectations, man, it's not so bad. You've got expectations now.
Yep.
That's something you got to. That's a new. That's a new
new.
kind of struggle.
It's new. I know, and I'll keep saying it. We got to make a play defensively off somewhere. and you really need a turnover. We're if you lose the turnover battle on the road at Kansas City, you're going to lose. So if we get a turnover, we even this up, we get the ball at midfield, then we're fine.
Yeah, that the fumble hurts, and that again, that's game one. You're not used to really getting hit. It's a different speed.
Yep.
Guy puts his helmet right on your arm.
Yep.
You cough it up. That hurts. That's a. I mean, they were gonna score at least 3 there, and maybe go into halftime. Instead, you give the ball back. Kansas City scores. That's a big swing. But again, they're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think my struggle with it is what you want to see from a well-coached team is limit turnovers, limit mistakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand players got to play. I get that. Here's my struggle, and this could all change really, really fast. It's a 7-point game. Get a quick stop, get the ball back, make a play, get a fumble, get a pick. I mean, there's so many different things that could happen right now. It's the fumble, it's the 3 drop passes, it's the 4 blown coverages. Like, that's a lot. And I mean, honestly, part of me wants to say the fact that it's 14-7 makes me think, man, we're even more talented than I thought.
Yeah,
because we're staying in the game while doing all this.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you feel like your team, like if you play your best football and they play their best football and they win, even though you're frustrated, like, okay, we lost to a better team. It's so maddening when you just see mistakes. When you've just left points and made mistakes, and it's like, that's frustrating.
Great. Was that Jack? Did you see that play?
That was huge.
That was massive. So,
that was a 20-yard game.
You're a good guy. You're a funny guy. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to let you go as we start this next series. But appreciate you coming on. Enjoy the game. Go Lions. All right.
Love you both. We'll see you.
All right. Man. See you, brother. Love you, man. See ya. Oh man, that was a play by Jack Campbell right there.
We need plays. Let's make plays, and we can't go down too. I don't know. What am I saying? Hey, big play, Branch. That was another big play by Branch. Guy was gonna block him. He shoots in there.
Mm-hmm.
I really. Hey, we've said it. If you're gonna lose, you can talk about the plays for sure, but if you just boil it down. If you're going to lose the turnover battle on the road, then you're not going to win at Kansas City. So we got to get a turnover at some point here to even that up. And then we got to make some sort of play, some sort of right here. I mean, a guy's got to knock the ball loose. We need.
Yeah. Get it. Yes. We got it.
Here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ole. Ole,
ole. That's what we needed. Thank you, Chris, for just speaking it into existence. If that's a thing.
Everybody, I wish Clint was still here.
Oh, man. Clint, if you can see us now. He wouldn't have been as excited as us. He can't match that.
Okay, so replay.
Tip, it's a drop. And can I just say, our fantasy specialist, Sean Commons, it was Kadarius Toney, the guy he's so high on.
He's terrible.
Awful football player.
We're back. Hey, that was you
talking about game. Hold on, let me change this ticker. Let me just change this ticker a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, Craig, you talk about plays. There's turnovers and then there's pick six or scoop and scores are just
goodness
epic. You can't.
That's massive. Massive. Hey, Big Mike. Oh, gotta love it when your parents make an appearance. So this is great, man. Oh, what a fun time. That was, that's football. And what is Clint, a prophet out here?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Is he?
Get him back on.
Like, get him back on. Clint, what else you got? Like, because he's like, anything can happen. Never turn off the game. And then you're saying, we need a play, right? And you've been saying it. And there it goes. Thank you.
I got 2. I said we need a turnover and we need to make some plays, make a play, and we get it right there, man. Unbelievable.
We get it right there. And Clint was even saying, he's like, somebody could drop a pass, somebody could do this, and it turned out to be a drop a pass. It was a turnover and a pick six. It was a perfect storm.
Because that was third down, so it's like, oh, cool, drop pass. I'll take that all day. I think it was third down, but
it was 3rd and 6. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So
Branch is a baller. It's not just because he was in the right place, right time, but he has been solid all preseason. He didn't even play in the last 2 games because he was so good. And he has been solid tonight too. I haven't seen him get beat, and I've seen him make a couple plays.
And he's played every snap. I mean,
yeah.
You know, aside from whatever, but
okay,
he's a player.
You want to get excited? Branch gets the pick 6. But right before that, down the middle on an attempt to a tight end, Jack Campbell gets that pass deflection. So 2 rookies getting the job done.
Oh, and we all talk about it. We knew about, you know, obviously you and I have talked about Brad Holmes to death, but one of the things that you talk about building through the draft, and it's like, well, let's say you do, right? Like, is it really going to matter, or does it really make a difference? And we are seeing firsthand, you don't build through free agency, you build through the draft, and look at what it does. I mean, you build through the draft. Everyone says that, but we've actually seen, what does that mean? And let's go.
Easier said than done.
Oh, for sure.
Easier said than done.
Brian Branch, are you kidding me, dude?
All right, so now the defense has to go back out and do it again.
Let's go.
Right? And go back out. Now, I'm not saying another pick 6, but go back out, get another stop.
Get a stop. And if nothing else, too, I love how we're kind of the whole game. I mean, listen to me now. I'm all jazzed up. But seriously, we're not.
Now we're excited.
But our defense is not just getting gashed. It's been, here's the play, Craig. Here's the play.
Is this Campbell's play?
Yes.
This is Campbell's play. Oh, I didn't realize he came off it was a zone.
And then they're talking about right now, rookies. I mean, that's hard to do. He's going in to make a stick, and then he pulls
have
up.
The peace of mind to slow down and get that pick. Seriously.
I'm gonna puke.
Nobody's there.
Is Mahomes right there, man.
Yep.
He acted like he didn't see. He's like, I'm gonna get sacked. I better.
No, not. Can you imagine if Jared Goff could make plays like that? How many quarterbacks make that play? Like, I mean, I know a lot of quarterbacks are like looking to the flat, but how many can look it off and then throw the ball 25, 30 yards to the other side of the field? And that was impressive.
He just acted. How many people can take a fake sack and just be like, oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, but it's a first down. You
Yep.
didn't give him necessarily a first. Oh, now he's starting.
Oh, yeah, he did. He's like, you know what? Yeah. Let's just stop all the measurement and crap. I'll just put it right on this line.
Why is Charles Harris asking for a flag? What happened?
Oh,
starting to get chippy, huh?
Hey,
was there a little? Look at him. He's been in. I've seen him a few plays.
Oh, okay.
A lot of times they were bringing him in, that NASCAR package or whatever you want to call it. So they bring Hutch into the D tackle. Houston was actually in on the edge when Hutchinson drew that holding call that made it 3rd and 17.
Kirby Joseph's been quiet. Do I want to start talking about that? And
Houston's in pass coverage. That's not great.
Kirby Joseph.
Great.
Oh, yeah. Coverage. 84 he's not good.
He's not bad, but he's not. But can't you just kind of say that about Kansas City's wide receivers, and yet it doesn't matter? It just doesn't matter. They got Patrick Mahomes.
It's like Brady. You mean, remember all those years where he had Moss and stuff, but
the years with Moss, but it was Branch before that.
Yeah.
What would he have been without him? Like, it was, it's nuts.
All right. 2nd and 10, ball in the 35.
2nd and 4 or 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. And you know what? That's what I'm seeing from our defense. I know we're taking a little slack here, a little flack from our D's, but dude, we're right there. This is playing. we're like guys are covered. There's been a couple plays, but come on.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right, big play, right? Another key play. Get the keys out. What are you calling, Chris? What are you gonna not call, but what are we hoping for here? Just a stop,
I think
right?
Kirby's gonna get an interception here or something good. Oh, baby, come on now. He's scrambling.
Oh no. Yes,
baby.
I'll take
Incomplete
it.
pass.
I'll take it.
Hey,
Sky Moore.
This guy is something else, man. Mahomes, are you kidding me?
I know. I can't wait until we play a normal quarterback just to see what it looks like.
Seriously. This reminds me of week 1 last year. We're playing Jalen Hurts. We're dying out here.
So here's what I'm starting to think. All right. So here's what the kind of stuff I think about in a football game. And Mahomes missed that throw.
Yeah, he did.
That should have been a first down. So those are the kind of breaks you need. Now we're starting to get some of those breaks that naturally swing in a football game. Let's see what he's going to do with this.
All right, punting the ball, punts it deep.
He should have room to return.
Holy, get up past the 10. He's at the 10, 20, 15,
all right.
15.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
No,
it's not the worst thing in the world. When he catches it at the 1 and you're like,
he's a little confused. Like, I don't know, not confused, but he's like caught in between. It's like, I want to just play it right.
So much room there.
Yeah, but if it's going over your head, you stand on the 10. Let's just get back to high school football.
Let's go back to basics, right?
Yeah.
And I understand even now it's the 5, but he's even done that too. And nobody was behind him. I think if he doesn't catch that ball, it might hit the goal line.
Yeah. It hits the goal line, yeah. And it's just easy. We don't have to worry about it.
Living and dying, baby. Living and dying. Oh, Clint says great punt, better return. Clint, it was good having you on here, man. He's gonna have to be a staple in this. We're gonna have to teach him a couple things. You know what we're gonna have to teach him is stand close to the router, right? And also you don't have to hold the phone down here. You know, like it's okay to, but that's all right.
Yeah, we'll help.
He's a good dude. So good dude. And pretty soon we're gonna have one more guest that comes on, and apparently bringing Wisconsin people is good luck. So we got our Sports Talk Wisconsin. I'm gonna give a little shout out there as well.
I think we should get him in here.
Get him in here. I don't know where he's at, but I'm gonna shoot him a text. All right.
Well, Craig, we're right where we want to be.
With the ball, tie game, third quarter.
Boom. With the ball, this is, and again, Clint said it, is just calm down. And because we were, I could have went to sleep at halftime. I could have just went to bed for the night.
You know what it was reminding me of for a second? Do you remember? No, actually, yes, it is kind of like the Packers game was.
Yeah.
But do you remember last year? We've only done one live game on this channel, right? And it was the Steelers preseason.
Oh, yeah.
And we did the half. We did the first half, and I don't even know if we got a first down. Like, it was that game. It was like our second preseason game this year, too.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, dude, I don't think you're spot on. I don't think we had a positive play from scrimmage. And it was like, oh. So we're gonna go back to run the ball a little bit here, and Gibbs, baby, Gibbs.
7 yard electric. Every time he touches it, I want to be like, touchdown! It's a touchdown! Touchdown! Oh man.
Okay, Chad. I agree. Let's get this chewing.
Mm-hmm.
We need 2 first downs. I mean, and then
21-14 as with 14:37 to go in the fourth quarter when we score the touchdown. How about that?
Whoa. We're taking a little mini shot.
Do this. Hey, look, St. Brown. He can catch the ball.
Gain of 20, baby.
He can catch the ball, so that's nice.
Goff does not throw what you would call a pretty ball.
Neither did Peyton Manning.
I know. No, not dogging him. That sounds very much like I was, but it's just like Man, that is a good route.
It's a
Good
good route.
coverage. Good
Yep.
ball. I'm so sorry, Jared. That's a beautiful ball. I'm
Good
so
pass
sorry.
protection.
Great throw. He was a spiral and it was right on his knees where only he could touch it. And I'm so sorry, Jared.
Did he just throw it side? Oh, Laporta.
Let's go,
See?
Laporta. Hey, whoa.
What? What's the
What
flag for?
happened? Oh. Block in the back. It's a block in the back that wasn't. You ready for this? You're gonna be shocked when you'd be like,
Holding.
holding on the
Defense.
defense. The penalty is declined. That's a first down.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. First down because Craig needs fantasy points from Laporta. All right. That's
Hey, big pickup there. Congratulations, fantasy.
Look,
he's gonna be a big part of what we're doing.
If he keeps getting this many targets, I'm in. Yeah, there's the holding. They
There's
can't
the
stop
hold.
St. Brown.
He's trying to,
gotta hold
and then
him to
just a
stop
little
him.
sidearm bang.
I've never seen that out of Goff, and
No.
he's done that 3 times tonight.
Yeah. All right, ball at midfield, 1st and 10. Run play. Nice.
Gibbs.
That's all right.
Yeah, what? 2.5?
2.5, 3. Gibbs.
Yeah.
Man,
Help your
Frank.
big man up, Gibbs. Good job. That's how you get
Good
linemen
man.
to block for you. You go pick them up after the play.
Pick him
I like
up.
it.
Hey, we said methodically. We started at 8:50 here.
It
Tick.
hasn't been as methodical, but tick, 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 tick.
Hey, there's, dude. I
Oh.
saw. You know what I think's funny is when superstar athletes introduce themselves to people,
That's
like, "Hey, I'm
hilarious.
Barry." It's like, yeah,
I know. Yeah, I know, Barry.
I know.
I know who you are. I used to play running back here.
Yeah, I was a running back. Nice to meet you.
Whoa! What's that?
You
Little extracurricular? Are you getting frustrated, Casey?
getting a little frosty? Hey,
we're going
Craig.
into the Amon-Ra St. Brown
Oh,
notebook.
yeah, never forget. Oh, Jamar Chase, Waddle, good pick. Devontae Smith, good pick.
Elijah
And then it
Moore
goes-
could be good,
And then it gets a little weird.
and then it gets weird. You've got to be kidding me with another drop on 3rd down.
I hate that play. I just, what is that play? I hate that play. The sidearm punt it.
I mean, he led him into the perfect spot.
You're right. I don't. That's just catch the ball and try. But I don't like the. Well, we're gonna look back at that moment here, Craig.
See, that's the crap again. That's still happening.
However, don't fake it. Just punt it if we're gonna line up.
Yeah. Come on, pin him deep.
Pin him. Get ready, 25.
It's Will Harris.
Will Harris.
Come on,
Of
get the ball.
course.
Stop letting it roll. It's going the other way. Like these are obvious.
What is he doing,
What is going on?
dude?
Like it's not inside the 5, but it's inside the 10. It's all right.
So it's in the air. He doesn't know what's going to happen, and he's standing at the 10, turned around backwards. Go to the goal line and turn around.
yeah, like it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead and do that. That was really frustrating. Like there was a lot of momentum there, and it felt like it kind of got squashed.
Yeah.
It's first game of the year, right? Like that's not a Josh Reynolds thing, though. He's sure-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where you at? You got quiet there on me. What's going on? What are you thinking?
Well, all I know is that we need to we need to bring in our guest. What a perfect time. Let him get ready here a little bit, but we've got a guest for you guys that is our Sports Talk Wisconsin guy. Now we trust him. We trust him to bring enough to bring him on this channel. And the reason we're doing this is because we need this fresh, non-emotional perspective from these guys because we're living and dying.
Living and dying.
We need to just understand what's going on. So Jason, thumbs up. Are you good to come in? Do you think you're good? Okay. Let's bring him in. Let's bring this guy in. All right, Jason, what's up, man? How you feeling about this game so far? Where are you at with this?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Nothing?
Dude, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. Here's where I'm at right now. I'm hearing
Okay.
a complete echo. So I'm hearing you say something, and then it says something.
We got
Yeah.
no echo. We got no echo. So if you just act like there's no echo and just go for it. What
Got
are you thinking about this this game so far, man?
So here's what my thoughts are. I'm actually, as a Packer fan, I'm freaked out to play the Lions right now.
Okay.
Okay, that's where I'm sitting right now.
Seriously, why
Yeah.
is this? Give me
Appreciate
some of the reasons for it.
Well, honestly, I think Dan Campbell has changed the culture there, and you're seeing it out on the field. I was actually, as a Packer fan, I was super excited to see a guy like Dan Campbell get in Detroit, because I was like, okay, yeah, this is going to be the same old Detroit Lions, but I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, no, I'm watching the game. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, that's all right.
No, man, so Dan
We just saw a
Campbell,
4-yard run, just so you know.
completely changed the dynamics there in Detroit, and everybody's buying into it, and that's dangerous. That's a dangerous recipe when you've got the players buying into the culture. Everybody's buying into the culture there, and I'm seeing it. That's why I'm freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2nd and 7 here. The right tackle keeps false starting, but whatever. Let's hold there.
Yeah.
Okay, good hit. Let's hit this guy a little bit.
It's a clean hit, but it rocked him a little bit.
Hey, Jason,
rock.
can you just describe your hatred for Patrick Mahomes? Just kind of where that comes from, just kind of what? Because I'm starting to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. You guys all know I'm not a Detroit fan. Obviously, being a Packer, but I'm rooting for the Lions in this one, just because I do have a deep-seated hatred for Patrick Mahomes, and I can't even be honest. He's the LeBron James of the NFL, and that's
Oh my
that's
goodness.
Oh no,
That's brutal.
Is it because of his brother? Is it because of just kind of the way his helmet doesn't fit? Is it his voice? Is it just because he's good?
Is it his hair?
Well, it's all of the above. Everything you just stated was spot on.
Yeah.
So if I say this, I'm just going to go out and say this as a Green Bay guy. When Patrick Mahomes started playing football, and even to this day, there's one player that he's compared to the most. It's Brett Favre. So are you saying if you hate Patrick Mahomes and the way he plays that you didn't enjoy watching Brett Favre with the Green Bay Packers?
Listen, if I were not a Packer fan, I would have hated watching Brett Favre and absolutely hated Aaron Rodgers. You hate greatness.
Okay. I can get down with that.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
You hate greatness.
Dude,
so
he
Patrick
does.
Mahomes is great, is what you're saying.
Patrick Mahomes is great. He makes the game look so easy. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
It is frustrating because I'm sitting here and I'm watching this, and it's like, even when we do the right thing, he finds a way. He just finds a way. I don't know how they only have 14. I feel like they're going to score on every drive.
Yeah.
Oh, deep ball.
Deep shot. Good defense.
Nice D.
No, he turned and he broke it up. He has a right to the ball.
How can he break the pass up? How are you supposed to break a pass up without touching a guy?
The
That
Lions
is a horrible
secondary.
call.
The Lions secondary, guys. I would be completely optimistic if I were you guys.
Yes.
They look good.
That's a terrible,
right.
terrible
Here's
call.
what we're going to do. We're going to watch the replay before we overreact too much. Let's watch the replay. Let's see what happens.
But
all right.
You gotta be able to play the ball and go get a ball and try to stop without. It's like, well, you can't. Well, all right.
Yeah.
But he ran into him. I mean, it's not like he.
I can see it.
All right.
I don't love it, but I can
it.
see it.
I can
see it.
It's better than I thought, and by better I mean it's worse.
You know, if Mahomes had just thrown it where he was supposed to, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
He wouldn't run into the wide receiver. You know, maybe Mahomes needs
I think
to
it's
be
a little
better.
cheap.
That's a hold. How do you not call that? Did anybody see what just happened to Ali McNeil as he just got mauled like a bear?
The
dancing bear got mauled.
holding. Man,
I don't want to be that guy. It's just frustrating when it's so obvious in the middle of your screen.
I know.
It is hard
Hey,
to see.
I still love where we're at here. They got to drive to try to like, I still love where we're at in this situation.
Yeah, we're fine.
If we're down 7 here, I'm just.
Yeah, it's just those are things you shouldn't be able to get away with on an NFL field. That's an interesting down and distance. 1st and 2. That's not true. It's 2nd and 2.
Oh, Mahomes is struggling here.
He's a little off.
Seriously.
Yep. Can we just agree it's 3rd and 2 and not 2nd and 2?
Now
Can we just do that for a second?
Well, now it's 2nd and 2.
No, that's not. There we go. 3rd and 2.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Jason, so Jason's channel, Sports Talk Wisconsin. Love it. Love the content you're bringing. So hold on. I'm so nervous. I can't.
We just have to watch this play. Then I got a question for you too, Jason.
Okay. I got one too. 3rd and 2, ball on the 17. This is where champions are born. Live and die. Oh, we dropped it.
Hey, it's Kadarius Toney again.
Okay, Jason. So we had Sean on, our fantasy sports football guy, and he's just talking about Kadarius Toney. He's making so many great points. I couldn't believe the points he was making about Kadarius Toney. And Kadarius Toney has done nothing but mess up in this game, and it's just hilarious because
Kadarius Toney had the drop that led to the pick 6 for the Lions. He has this. Now that is a tricky catch. You know what? It hit the other guy.
It's Mahomes' fault. He sucks.
Oh no, it didn't. Yeah, he's terrible. Terrible quarterback. Hey, miss it.
All right, Jason. Just miss it. Butker's been there for 90 years.
Yeah, and he's good too. So
yeah, he is.
Chris, you ask your question, then I will ask.
Okay.
Mine.
All right. Commercial time. Jason, when you watch on Sundays football, are you dialing into the Packers? Are you scrolling around, or are you red zoning it when you watch football?
So what I'm doing is I'm watching the Packers primarily, but then obviously having fantasy, you're watching those teams, watching those guys. But I mean, I'm honed in on the Packers. I'm not getting distracted by everything else. So when the Packer game is on, if that's what you're asking, I'm all in on that. And I've got zero. There's nothing else going on around me. I don't even hear anything or see anything. I'm just honed in on the Packers.
Just honed in on the Packers. I love that. So here, I mean, obviously we have Lions fans. We know that. Okay. So if somebody wants, tell us a little bit of kind of what you're doing with your channel. What kind of vibe are you trying to bring? What are you trying to attract to Sports Talk Wisconsin?
Honestly, anybody that loves the game of football. So ironically enough, I've actually had a lot of non-Packer fans subscribing to the channel that just really likes to hear good. I just want to deliver good content. Yeah, content that is applicable to the game of football in itself, not just for Packer fans, but obviously it is primarily Packer content, and whoever that matchup is that week. Like tonight, I hit on the Chicago Bears, so I talk a little bit about the Chicago Bears, and then I'm going to be talking about the Lions throughout the season, the Vikings, obviously with those, and then whoever the Packers are playing. So, but that's
awesome, man. Yeah, I love that, and I think we see the same thing here. Like, obviously, we love talking to Lions fans, but so often we'll get like, "Hey, Vikings fan here. Hey, Packers fan here. Love what you guys are doing," or and by you guys, usually they mean the Lions, right? But sometimes they'll be like, hey, like the content, stuff like that. So we appreciate that. So if you want to support Jason over there on Sports Talk Wisconsin, go ahead, give him a subscribe, watch some of his stuff. He's doing a good job. You've been going at it about what, a month and a half now?
Yeah, about a month. So I appreciate it. No, you guys are fantastic. I'm not a Lions fan, but I end up tuning into you guys because I love hearing what you guys have to say. Also, it keeps me up to speed on the news of the Lions and what they've got going on. So I know what the Packers have to prep for and all that other good stuff. But I've got a question for you guys as the game starts on again.
Yeah.
The last series that the Lions had, that 3rd and short, and then they did that little dump pass. This is just talking. What were your guys' thoughts on that? Did you like the call? I thought it was kind of odd that they didn't make it the first down boundary. But anyways, what were your guys' thoughts on that?
My thoughts were different than Chris's. Like, I don't have a problem with the call. You just needed to execute it. Like, he had it and he was there. Jared Goff led the throw into the field. So, which I think actually is what was a struggle for Josh. But I don't dislike the call, because if he had caught the ball, it's first down. So therefore it's a good call. I don't know about Chris.
I still don't know if that's a first down. Oh my goodness. I don't know. We've done that a couple times now. I guess just because bad things have happened. That first time it was a fumble. The second one was like a drop, fumbly. Like, okay, but I don't know. I don't hate it, but yeah, you got to execute it. We're a little blitz off the edge here.
Yeah.
That's classic.
So this is good defense, and I love what Goff does by holding him with the pump fake. But by the time that happens, the timing's off. A completion's near impossible.
Yeah. They're bringing everybody. Here we go. Oh, good. That's all right. That's all right, Gibbs, or whoever that was. Man. Flag. All right, holding on the guy that was covering St. Brown.
So as Lions fans, I would feel completely optimistic, though, just from what I've seen. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good things going for Detroit, a lot of good things to build on.
Mm-hmm.
I would be encouraged as a Lions fan if I were you guys.
Yeah, I know you're right. That's what the Clint said as well. Like, hey, you guys are doing this. You're in it. It's a long season. Don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
That they called tripping.
That's a terrible call.
That's a terrible call. He's just falling. Like, that's all
he ran right over him. He ran right over him.
He's falling. And that is the death penalty. I think that might be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah. So it's 2nd and 25, 22. I mean, yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's see what we can do.
You never want to be that guy, but at the same time, there's been a couple. That one especially. The pass interference, fine. I don't like this. Yes, I do.
Good call. You really should like that, though. All right, so Jason, we're back to what you're talking about. You asked if we like the play, so now we're back at that 3rd and 2.
Yep.
You're watching this game. What's your play call? 3rd and 2. What are you looking for here?
So did you ask what my play call would be?
Yeah, what would you do? Would you because we had some weird talk about this earlier. I'm like, I always wonder why on like 3rd and 2 nobody runs a draw play, because nobody expects it. But like, what would you be looking for here?
I'd be doing a quick out to St. Brown or somebody like that. St. Brown is an absolute stud. The guy needs to have the ball in his hands the majority of the time. He's your Stephon Diggs in the league. He's good.
Yeah, he is good. And another 3rd and 2 and another. And this is where it hurts not having a mobile quarterback.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I mean, it's killer. I mean, but that's one of the things we thought was, hey, our offense is going to be okay. And, can our defense hold? And our offense has scored 7 points.
Yeah.
Our defense
has scored 7 points as well. Yeah.
Our offense hasn't scored since the first quarter, was it?
Yeah.
So you mentioned something about mobility there. And,
wow. We got it.
Fumble. Hold on.
No, that's got to be. Hold on.
I think he was down. I think he was down, Craig. His helmet hit. This is my guess.
Is a helmet down?
Hey, did we score a touchdown as well here? Oh, he's down.
He's very down. Yeah, he's very down. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's okay. Yeah,
great play.
I didn't have any. I wasn't like, oh, dude, this is a fumble. It seemed very.
Yeah, I just saw how excited the whole team was, and usually when it's one guy, people get excited. Like one guy gets excited who gets the fumble, but when it's the whole team, you just think like, all right, maybe. So,
yeah, we're selling this. Oh,
we can sell this.
Jason,
that was Dorsey again.
Dorsey's been unbelievable. This guy.
Good special teams player.
Talk to us. Talk some sense into us here. What do we need? Do we just need a big play? Are we okay? Are we in trouble? Feels like we're in trouble.
No, man, you guys are good. I think you guys are the pressure that you're putting in the backfield on Mahomes, it's flustering him just enough because he doesn't have his target Kelsey there.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
Okay.
I would feel real confident.
Okay.
I feel good here. It's just from a standpoint of we're in the game. I mean, that's all you can ask for. And we've just offense. You got to score more than 7. We got to score a couple touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Is
No
what
doubt.
we're gonna have to do. Like, obviously, yeah. That right tackle just keeps false starting, but whatever. We'll just. Oh my gosh!
Goodness, Kirby.
Was it? That just ran by him like.
Just ran through him. It's the end of the third quarter.
Somebody
Most
just
likely.
ran.
Oh, somebody's hurt for us.
So, Craig, you mentioned earlier, you said, "Hey, listen,
It's Branch.
there's an injury."
I think it's Branch. Yeah.
So you mentioned earlier about man, that's when mobility would really come in handy. Obviously, Goff is not that mobile quarterback that you're going to have, and honestly, that's where I was at with the Aaron Rodgers thing. I was willing for the Packers to part ways with him just because Jordan Love could potentially add a little bit of mobility. Aaron Rodgers still has the potential to be mobile, but he just with his age and everything else, he wasn't showing it.
He wasn't able to do it.
No.
Yeah. So a couple things. I get that. I appreciate that. I will say that Aaron Rodgers has a lot of different arm angles, throwing motions. Like even with the lack of mobility, he was able to manipulate the pocket so well. And Goff's getting better at it.
Yeah,
like
he is.
He's getting better at it over his first 2 years in Detroit. So he's getting better. As far as Branch goes, I do want to talk about this. Like, it was a non-contact injury. So what we're hoping for right here, and they're working on his calf, it looks like. So you're either looking at a calf strain or you're looking at a cramp. And I'm just hoping for a cramp, because the last thing we would need is like, this is going really well. And then we kind of go from there. By the way, they have now brought in the rules analyst to talk about why it's okay for the right tackle to keep false starting.
Seriously.
Oh man, they're bringing him in.
Look at the shoulder pads in today's.
I know that walk. That's a calf strain, baby.
Isn't that nuts?
It could be a cramp too, though.
The old calf strain. Dang.
Guy gets a pick sick, then gets hurt. Brutal.
So who's in for him? Oh no.
Harris.
No, Harris. Oh no, they're going right for him, dude. Back up, Harris. They're gonna do a little pick thing right there. See him in the slot.
They're not gonna run a play. So
okay, they're gonna
end of the third quarter.
They're gonna cook something up though.
They are.
That's
nasty. All right. Well, hey, Jason, thanks for joining us, man. We'll let you get out of here. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the hard work you're doing over at Sports Talk Wisconsin. Go give the guy a view, give him a like, give him a subscribe, and maybe we'll see you for another game this year.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on, and also great work, Sports Talk Detroit.
Appreciate it. We'll definitely see you week 4. How about that?
Yeah, sounds good, man.
All right.
See you guys
later.
All right, see ya.
Man, he didn't bring us as much good luck as Clint. Do we need to get Clint back on here? Or like, what is that? I'm just kidding.
I've never been so. This is a weird game, man. I mean, there has not been many big plays. There was they've had a couple big plays, and I don't know. We need a play.
Yeah. We need
another one.
But we're asking a lot out of the defense, man.
Oh
the offense looks it just looks like there's flat out and not enough talent at wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this looks like. It's simple. And one thing I will say that I'm noticing a lot too is there's a lot of plays that are by design, and what's ending up happening is it's leaving a guy clean off the edge. For Goff, and it's supposed to be a quick play or quick pass, but he doesn't even have the time to do it. It's almost like a flaw play design. So I'm not really sure what to think about that, but we got time. The one thing that's nice about a Thursday game is you have a lot of time to get ready for the next one.
Yeah, and I mean, we've called it that Seattle's good, and
Oh yeah, they are.
now the good thing is their quarterback is back down to earth a little bit, but
Mhm.
they're good, and the Lions have a real possibility. We talked about this, not that they're going to lose this game, but we talked
No.
about them being 0-2, like really possible, because just two tough opponents, and the schedule really is good from here on out. But those first two games are tough.
First two games, yeah. And then they got what? Falcons, Packers, I think it is. And so, like, it's none of the teams, and you can say what you want about the Falcons. Like, I think they might win the NFC South this year. So it's one of those things. But like, I'm just I'm intrigued to see what happens. We know it's not an easy start in the beginning of the year, but we also know Dan Campbell teams finish strong. So he has shown that each of the first 2 years. So but a nice fast start would be good, knowing that we have a guy that finishes strong.
Yep.
So let's hope we get more people in here for the final stretch, the fourth quarter. Let's watch this together. Let's have some fun. 1st and 10 at R40. Yeah, there he goes again. The tackle, just ridiculous.
Harris overran it.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but he was 15 yards deep, responsible for a guy in a flat route.
In the flat, man, oh man.
They're showing it on. Look at that.
Yeah, my gosh.
Like, what's happening?
I think for me, defense has played. It's all you can do. I mean, geez.
Yeah.
And offensively, it's been really, really bad. I mean,
dang it. Line's starting to look tired, man.
Yeah.
And I was talking about that. I don't know if I ever got a chance to say it because we brought people in. Like, I'm worried because our D line has spent so much time out there. There hasn't been a ton of rotating on it. Nope. And I'm just worried they're going to start getting tired when you're chasing around Mahomes all day. And now they're just going to be able to start leaning on us. It feels like they're leaning on us.
It does. It takes so much. Like, Hutch is not freely rushed, really. He just can't. I mean, what's Hutch doing? We got too many linemen in. Hutch is at nickel corner.
What's happening?
Oh, geez.
What is happening?
That's a favorable spot. Thank you.
What you eating over there? Little cracker? So Kadarius Toney's got the ball on a sweep and continues his night of just atrociousness. We get him for like a 2 or 3 yard loss. Like, my hope is just go to Toney every single night or every single play. Just keep going to him. And if we can do that, like, we're good. All right, 3rd down. Chris, you got your keys. Everybody get out your keys. It is a key
3rd down
play. If we can stop them and keep it to 20-14, like, he's gonna 3rd and 2 seems so easy for Patrick Mahomes.
I know. That's what I was saying. He's gonna look. No one's there. I'll scramble 1st down. Do we blitz, man?
Oh,
we got him.
Come on. Go. Oh, thank goodness. What was this? How is he?
What is
high?
happening?
He's so good.
Hey, what a big play, man.
That's a lot of drops for them. This is the first game of the NFL season. This is two teams really that look rusty, man. And he did false start again. But like, look at Houston's like, come on. Just holding on for dear life. Oh, it's unbelievable.
You haven't seen a lot of Malcolm, which I love. I love that because Malcolm is a really good player. So if you're not seeing him,
another cramp.
It's hot.
Actually, this one's a cramp. I don't know if the other one was a cramp.
No, I think the other one's calf strain, 2 to 3 weeks.
3 to 4.
That's
if you're a civilian, 6.
If you're just
if you're Joe Burrow, 4 weeks. 4
weeks.
4. Yep.
All right, 4-week calf strain.
I do like what Jesse's saying. Like, why have we gone away from Gibbs? Like, it feels like he's not part of it. And I think the other side of it too is we keep, like, Jason asked us, how do you feel about that play call? Right? Where we're on, it's 3rd and 2. We keep missing 3rd and 2. Well, if you're going to throw it out in the flat like that, like, why not allow Gibbs to get in the game and do something with that? Like, why is it Marvin Jones and Josh Reynolds? Why isn't it Khalif Raymond? Why isn't it St. Brown? Why isn't it Gibbs?
Craig, the wind. Look at the wind.
That's a lot of wind, man.
That is.
And he's going to miss it to the right.
Game of the season. I love it. He missed it.
He made it. But the wind did take it, didn't it? Oh, my goodness.
He's like one of the top kickers, by the way, like you said.
Oh, phenomenal. But defense did its job again.
Dude.
Defense did their job again.
Doesn't it feel like this is the drive? Our defense can't hold up another
We can't keep holding. No. And quite honestly, I think when you look at time to go, we score a touchdown. I think we give up points, and then we need to score again. I think that's about the only way you win this game, because the offense has been letting it down all night. So now it's time to get back-to-back touchdowns. Let's see what we can do. And let's make something happen here. Offense, we've been talking about the defense needing to make something happen all day, all night, whatever this is. Wherever we are, whatever universe we're in, it's time for the offense to make a play. Come on, let's make something happen.
Yep, offense. We cannot. If I would have told you, hey, Craig, the offense scored 14 points, right? Like, because like to your point, we need to score here and score again. Because if not, it's like, hey, Craig, the offense scored 14 points. You'd be like, so we lost. Yep,
we lost. They didn't even score 14. Only 7.
No, that's what I'm saying. They got to score. They got to score minimum 21.
Yeah, 2 more times.
2 more times.
Yeah.
And if we do it, we win. If we don't, we lose. This is fun.
Yeah. And okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's the thing. Right now, what's so important in the NFL, we know, is big plays. Right? Can you produce big plays? They change momentum. They change the game. We have 2 guys that are capable of making big plays pretty consistently. It's St. Brown and it's Gibbs. And Gibbs just hasn't been around. So the question I have is, like, has he just been really bad in pass protection in camp, so we don't trust him in the game? Or, like, what's the reason he's not in?
I agree. And we haven't had the consistency to just run the ball. But I'm with you. You get Gibbs, because even St. Brown, and not many teams have more than 1 or 2 on their team, but even St. Brown's not a home run hitter. He's, he can get open, but like we need Gibbs, man, because our other 2 receivers are not good.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about that.
And Reynolds has proven to be just fine and serviceable, and Khalif Raymond has played well.
Raymond.
Yeah, like, it's been fine, but like today, it's a good defense. It's a good defense.
It might be.
They played us well.
Kickoff
through the end zone. On the last kickoff, Butker kicked it through the field goal, through the uprights.
Hey, it really is rare to be have a pick 6 or a scoop and score and be down. Yeah. You at least tied. So this is this just feels like offensively, man. That's defense. Thank you for everything. And even if they allow touchdowns every time Mahomes touches it from here on out, it'd still be
okay. Maybe we'll be better going this way.
Yeah, this feels better. It feels so much better.
Oh, there's a good run, right? Yeah, there's Montgomery doing Montgomery things. But still, Montgomery. It's only 4 yards.
We're good here. Just. It's a weird spot, isn't it, Craig? Because in some ways, I'm like, take our time, we're fine. But in other ways, it's like they're gonna score again, so we almost need to pump up.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
I don't want to worry. Let's not worry about the clock. We'll be all right, right? We'll worry about the clock under 6.
Oh
right
my
now,
gosh.
I'm worried about the clock if we don't score. How about that?
Get a first down here. Don't screw around. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely nothing in there.
Here's the game in a way.
Yeah.
You got to get this. I just don't like the slow developing. These guys are too fast. They're running around. Oh, it's straight ahead. He didn't see that at all. It was straight ahead, man.
Yeah.
They're blitzing, and our guys can't get open, man.
Time to go, boys. Stop pointing. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. There are so many mistakes. This is ugly, man. I'm just going to call it like I see it. This is ugly. This is bad. It's bad. It is critical errors over and over again. I mean, we're up to like 8, 9, 10. We're up to 8, 9, 10 errors, man. This is nuts.
Errors. Yep. Errors.
Just mental lapses. I want to be the positive guy. You know, that's kind of our thing on our channel. We keep it positive, right? Like, crap. Now we're 3rd and 12.
This is where Mahomes just like makes a random play. Can we do that? Blitzing.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Josh
Unbelievable.
Reynolds, season continues. Listen to me, like we're
what a throw. Like, and what? Oh, I didn't realize that comment was there too. Like, what a throw. Even the duck. It was the ugly duckling, but he threw it behind because if he throws it to him in stride, it's a pick. Like, let's see it from this angle. But I really do think if he throws it in stride, it's a pick. See?
Oh,
yeah.
Goff. Just tricky.
Nice catch,
Nice
Brock.
catch, Brock. Flag on the play. We're gonna, dude. I can't even speechless. I'm not even talking anymore. This is getting anything but a hold here. He's looking at like the guy that he's gonna say holding. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, offsides. Little encroachment. What do we got? Huh? What? Chris, we declined it. Oh, it's 2nd and 2. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That was weird, man. We declined it. So it's 2nd and 2 instead of 1st and 5. Like, I get it, but seemed interesting. And now we're back to that 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 spot again. Like, that's, I don't know. That felt weird. I'd rather have 3 cracks at 5 yards personally.
100%. 100%. Run it again here.
Yeah, run it 2 more times.
Yeah, that's right.
Honestly.
Andy Reid. I wonder what's he do when the defense is out there? He's like,
You lose it down for 3 yards. Do you think they have anybody in the box, Chris?
Jeez, this is.
What is it, 11?
No.
Doesn't matter. Let's go. Good job.
Gosh.
You got 11 guys in the box? I don't care. We're going to run it anyway.
Well, anytime you do a little bit of counter tray on 3rd
and there's that many guys in the box, you're like, who's getting through? Right?
Yeah, one guy is going to get through, and then what do we do?
Just to be clear, this is weird. Did you see who our fullback was in that formation?
No.
St. Brown.
Okay.
Like, I get putting him there so the pass threat,
He's tough.
right?
I get he's tough.
Yeah. That was hilarious. He's going deep. Nice. Hey,
Hold on to the ball, Reynolds.
Go!
Hold on to the ball.
Let's
Reynolds.
go. Yes. Hey, we have
Easy,
other
Colonel.
receivers. Thank you, Josh Reynolds, for arriving. You have arrived. Gotta get a touchdown.
Yep.
Gotta get a touchdown.
Do you go for fourth down territory?
Who cares?
Dude, Reynolds.
Like,
whoa,
at this
that was
point,
quick, baby.
that was nice. Yeah. And then he
38
shows his
just-
lack of burst.
He stunned everybody. 38 just got. I love how
Reynolds.
he knew he's not fast, and he's like, I'm
Yep.
covering up. I'll cover it
good.
up.
Yep. Nice run.
Oh, that was a good run. That's
Yeah.
a big time run. That was well schemed up, and he
Well, he's holding that ball out there a little bit when he's
Yeah,
making
yeah,
those
yeah.
cuts. I'm worried about a fumble, man. Like he kind of, he's not.
Hutch is pooping himself because he's like, I don't know what to do.
There's nothing I can do right now.
No.
I keep trying, but the guy that I'm rushing on just continually false starts and they don't care.
And
He has a
he's
half-second
ready.
head start
Yeah.
on me.
He's ready for me. Like,
Yes.
yes,
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's
Woo!
go.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
Touchdown, Montgomery.
All right, let's get this field goal. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Let's
I
get this-
can.
Let's get this extra point. Let's go. You know what, Chris? Can I just say something? These are the things, and there's no question. I'm thrilled right now, right?
Sure.
I'm thrilled for two reasons. My wife has David Montgomery on her fantasy football team. We just scored, but also I'm playing against David Montgomery in fantasy football. So it's like you don't care, but those are the little fantasy football makes football better. But every once in a while, good kick. Let's go. Okay, so we got a
Hey, we're in
1-point
the
lead with
lead.
7 minutes to go. With
We're in the
all
lead with
these
7 minutes to go.
mistakes.
Let the big
What-
dogs eat. That's it, dude. That's a big time run right there. Jamal
So
Williams.
3rd and 12, right? 3rd and 12. Goff gets hit as he throws, completes a pass.
He's a
and then he
gamer.
has a
He's a
nice
gamer.
clean
He's a-
pocket. Oh,
he's
is
a
he a
gamer.
gamer? Is he a gamer now?
He's a gamer.
Oh man.
What do we
Oh,
do?
man.
Just keep
Yes,
watching? Or?
I agree. See, Sean, that's Sean right there, right? Who we had on earlier. And now he's realizing Montgomery looks really good in a Lions uniform.
Oh, dude, he had those 2 runs. He had that quick little thing that was like,
Yeah.
that's a good run, and then set up a.
Yeah, that was a really good series for him, and you can understand why he's playing a lot and Gibbs is playing, a little bit less. It's fine. But Gibbs still has that just elite trait. You know what I mean?
Dude.
David Montgomery has 15 carries for 56 yards. I mean, it's not a great,
No, but
but it's not terrible either. It's under 4 yards per carry, but it's starting to open up for him a little bit.
and right.
I
there-
hope we only give up 20 to him, because if we only give up 20 to him, we're going to win. I'm just reading the comment there.
we had a point there where it was like it could have gone south, and we lose by 2 scores, and we're just kind of have some questions. Now, just like that, we're in the lead.
Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Oh my goodness, y'all. All right. Let's go. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying the live feed. I don't know. I'm not saying we're going to do this every single time. Because we love watching the game too, but it is a lot of fun watching it with you guys, kind of watching it with the people that help make our show what it is, so super thankful for all of you that are online watching right now. Hopefully you have a good spot with the TV as we buckle in for the last 7 minutes here. Win or lose, we're riding together. That's the way it's going to go. Win or lose, we ride together, die together. And let's hope the Lions can give us something to celebrate. But it's fun, man. This is a good time. What a great run. Does Jamal Williams score on that?
No,
Not even close, right? Like he's down at the 4.
he's down. No, yeah, exactly.
Because he doesn't make anyone miss. He just runs into him and then falls forward, which is fine. Like, I love Jamal Williams. That was fine. I just think if David Montgomery stays healthy, it's an upgrade. Those are pedestrian numbers so far.
It's just so
good.
So good.
And most of them, the reason the numbers are pedestrian are not him. They're drops.
Oh.
They've had like 4 drops. Think they're just going to let him loose on this drive? And then say, all right, Lions, your move. Can you score again?
Yeah, can you score again? And here's the thing. What I like about the situation is our Kelsey really is a huge deal. They know each other so well. There's just some they've just they're a little off. They're not just high flying us by any means. Oh, Branch.
Oh, Branch is back in.
What?
Thank you. It was a cramp.
It was. And Branch, if you're hurt. Oh no, he ran upfield. All right, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Look at this spot.
Wow.
It's supposed to be 3rd and 1.5. And
it's
just
3rd and a half.
You know what? I'll give you a yard. You guys figure it out.
I know people usually fall knees first, but this guy didn't.
Yeah, exactly. His knees never touched until the ball touched. You're right. That's what I've learned.
I love how they just have a camera with all these players. The camera's on Taylor, the tackle.
Yeah.
Oh, we got him! We got him! Yeah. They got too cute. They got too cute.
3rd and inches, and they got
cute.
Cute.
Yes. Because if he takes the direct snap, right? By the way, you know who usually runs this play?
Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey.
And they had him. We jumped off sides.
They don't snap the ball when we jump off sides. That's a critical error.
If you ever catch the ball in your life, you catch it right now. I can't watch. Tell me what happens.
It hit the ground.
Get away from it.
Yeah.
Tracy.
Okay.
Kabinda.
Pretty good field position. Kabinda. Walker, get out of here.
Kabinda.
Oh, man. Get out of here. All right. Oh, this is the only time, like, I love reading all the comments. This is the only time I wish I could actually hear the people watching this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, so we're all celebrating together. That was good, man. That was really cool. Yeah, you see that McNeil jumped and got back really quick.
Yeah,
when the tight end goes under center, he's like, "Oh no! Oh, get back!" And then, dude, I don't know if that spooked him or what. So what do you do here? Do you open it up and you're just like, nope, we're going to keep running our offense. Yes. I just want a touchdown.
100%. I think you say we got to score a touchdown and win. We're not going to.
I have a second question for you. I don't want to get ahead. So you say just run your normal offense, go for the touchdown, and thank you.
I think so. I think just like in the past with was the Vikings game last year and then the Packers game at the end of the year. The Vikings, we didn't go for, played a conservative field goal, try to do whatever. We just got burned. And then with the Packers, like, go win. You got to go win. Otherwise, the other team's going to win. I mean, that's especially in this situation. If you don't go win, you're not going to like stop them from winning. If I'm making any sense, thank you. You got to go win.
You're playing Patrick Mahomes.
That's right.
You're playing the defending Super Bowl champs. Either you go out and get a victory or you will lose. I think that's kind of what you're saying, right? Like,
yes.
You win by going for it or you lose by going for it.
That's right.
Right? Like you don't just try and if we had Matt Patricia right now, run.
Yep.
That's the play call. 3rd and 8, run.
You need. Let's find out. Offense.
I gotta pee.
St. Brown. Go, my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Ah!
It was nice seeing Mahomes and company, Andy Reid, outthink themselves for once. Because at some point you get too cute, and that happens. Or can happen. And it doesn't happen to them much. They're very great, very good at executing. But it felt good to see them kind of don't need to do that. Don't need to do all that cuteness. Just either sneak it or run it or do something. But they try to do a little sneak. Okay. Here we go.
Did we already get a flag?
All right, Craig.
So we got a false start. Was it real?
5 minutes to go.
And we have
These
a false
Chiefs
start.
fans are a little nervous. They're a little nervous. We're going to throw it right here. We're throwing it right here.
First and 15.
Play
Okay.
action.
That's a critical error. A lot of critical errors all over the place. It's a 1-point lead, man. All they need is a field goal, too. We got to. Oh, Gibbs. Look at the speed. Yes. First down.
What? Hold on. Oh my gosh. My thing froze, man.
No way.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
You will love seeing it. Is this the
Outside run
replay?
Gibbs. Great block, Laporta.
Oh, he stopped. 5 yards short. No, he's not. See ya. First down. Oh, yeah. That makes me very happy.
Dude.
Gibbs.
I don't even want a field goal. I want us to run the clock out, which 8,
They have
7,
3 timeouts.
6, 5.
Hold on to the ball.
Hold on to the ball.
Yeah, you see him almost lose that and have to go back with a second
He's
hand.
going to fumble. I'm telling you, this guy. All right, where are you at here? Tell me what you see.
Gibbs.
Okay.
Giving the holding signal.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. I guess I could just tell you the time. 4:10, 4:09, 4:08.
Hey, let's
that
take a shot here. End this
You
game.
thinking at 2nd and 8? Just get it out of here.
At midfield, he's going to do it.
Montgomery's pretty far back. I mean, good job staying in bounds, but the clock's not the issue yet.
No, it's not. It's
Both
there's
teams
so
have
much
3
time.
timeouts. The first down is the issue, right? Like, this has been difficult for us all night.
Game.
3rd and short, 3rd and medium. 3rd and long, no problem. 3rd and 12, let's get that.
10, 9, 8. Laporta. We're going for it.
We're going to go for it again. It's 4th and 2. He's going for it, man. You don't run that ball unless you're going for it again. Ben Johnson's already got the play call going in.
Here we go, Craig. It was great watching this with you.
I feel like I'm going to puke.
Yeah. Great watching.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, the testicles on this guy. Here we go. Come on, Lions. And they spread it. Okay, bringing them back in.
Spread it out. 4th and 2. Ball on the. Shoot. Okay.
Oh, shoot. Crap. And now they're right there for a field goal.
Yep. They need.
Doesn't this just unfortunately feel like they're going to run the clock out, kick a field goal as time expires? There's nowhere to go with the ball.
No, there wasn't. He had to run it. They didn't blitz. I'm a fan of blitzing, Craig.
We don't know what it is tonight.
Playing 4. No, geez.
All right, here we go.
Kadarius. That was the game, Craig.
He was so wide open.
That was the game.
So wide open. And that's the thing. Like, there's no way we stop him here if this is what we're doing.
Right. So
Like,
let's just get it over. If he
let's
didn't,
just get it over with.
if he didn't
right?
catch that, they're just gonna do it again. I mean, come on.
Where is Sean
Hey,
right now?
What are we doing here? I mean,
All right, come on.
that was the easiest thing I've ever seen. Flag.
Holding.
That's
a
a
holding.
first. That's game over right there.
Our defense is tired.
Dude.
It's second
They're
and 20.
tired.
It's second and 20. I still don't feel like we can stop them.
No, just
Like,
look at Mahomes. He's like this.
it's fine. I've thrown for 20-yard gains the last 2 plays, but
Yeah.
I guess I'll do it again. Right? Like,
Dude, literally just back-to-back 25-yard plays. And what
definite
else?
holding, by the way. And it would have been a sack.
Yeah.
So Charles Harris, good job, man. Welcome back.
Hey, welcome to the game, Charlie.
Yeah. Come on.
I feel terrible.
I know. I don't feel good. But they're all the way back to 35, so I guess that's okay.
James Houston, rise up. He false start.
No, they're never going to call it.
Rumble.
Yes! Drop! 3rd and 20. Don't
Third-
give them a yard. Don't give them a yard right here because you don't want to give them a 4th and 8.
Right.
A 4th, you know what I'm saying? Like, make them have to punt it because it's 4th and 20.
Dude, that's the stuff we've been doing all game secondary wise. Look at this. This is big time.
It's a punch out.
Dude, punch out.
CJ.
Why do you go get players? Why do you go get certain players?
Why do you go get players? All right, come on. 3rd and 20. Let's go.
James Houston.
Oh, go pick it off. Feel free to pick it off.
Okay.
Okay, 4th and 20. What do? They have the 2-minute warning. Like, they have to punt it, right?
They're fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're gonna punt.
They're going for it. He needed to pick that off. That could be a critical error, dude. He needed to pick that off.
I don't feel good about this, Craig.
Come on. Big play.
4th down. Lions blitz, and we don't get home.
No, we don't get home. Did they give him a false start finally?
Woo!
They gave him a false start. He's like, what are you talking about? I've been doing this all game.
Dude, now do we play the defense where you just back up?
Yeah. You send 4 and you back up. But I think they're going to. Oh, that was so obvious. That was so obvious. He got 3 steps in before it was snapped.
Dude.
They're still going for it. Come on. Yeah, everybody back. Come on, get home. Get home. Oh. No flags?
No
Dude,
flags.
This is good. This is good. Because right now, even if we run it 3 times, right? And timeout, whatever. Like, we need a first down still.
We need a first down. It's not
We need
about
a first down. It's not
about
over.
the time.
Like, at least we could run it, kick a field goal, but we need a first down. This game's not over.
No. You know, Caldwell was the first I ever noticed do this, Craig. And it's what you do is no matter what in the second half, you do not use your timeouts. I don't care. Take a delay a game. Take we're in the wrong play. You do not. It's so valuable. If they have 2 timeouts here, it's completely different. So all 3 timeouts, we're a long way away.
Yeah. Hey, do you think people will be excited about the season if the Lions can win this?
I think we're already
excited.
We're already there. And it would just hurt if we lose, but
it would hurt. Because there's been a lot of errors. Man, I really wish he picked it off, though. But at the same time, it's actually better because now we're at the 2-minute warning. So we don't have to get, I mean, They have their 3 timeouts, so I guess they can still stop us, but
got to get a first down, and you got to get 1 first down in the red zone. Oh man,
what's the play call?
I
Like,
want to do something.
Ben Johnson's got something unique, right?
Do our go-to. What worked at the Jets, what worked at the goal line all year was that that guy screams across, either he's open or that delayed tight end, and just win the game. Dude,
oh yeah,
this game.
How do you feel? Like,
I love what I'm seeing from the secondary. I wanted to see it's Mahomes, and he's got fast wide receivers running around. You're not going to cover him. You're not going to prevent, but can you be right there? I need you right there, tackle. This is not a track meet running wide open. I mean, there's been a couple plays they've had that was like, oh boy, but I mean, geez, this defense stood up when we were hurting there.
Up
in the second and third quarter. We were struggling.
Yep. I love what Jesse says here, man. He goes, I don't care if they don't have Kelsey. I don't care if they don't have Jones. This is in Kansas City on a banner night on prime time. Everybody's watching. Let's get a victory.
I agree.
Come on. This is great. Come on. 1 first down. This is why you have this offensive line. This is why you've spent so much money on this O-line. For moments like this, get us a first down. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 2 minutes to go. Come on, push him.
He's moving forward. 5-yard gain.
Good. Timeout, 5-yard gain.
We need 5 yards.
Keep leaning on him. I love how they brought St. Brown in, and it was basically everybody on the team blocking by the end of that play. Ooh, the fake punt.
Hey, Craig, so if you get a first down here, okay?
Yeah.
You run, kick a field goal, you go up 4 with probably, I bet there'd be some time left even.
What'd you say?
If we get a first down right here?
Yeah.
Right here on this play, I think they'd stop it. There'd still be some time if we did get I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, shut up.
Okay. No, oh boy. Same play, other side. Come on.
Hey, that's a big run.
Come on. 2 more. We need 2 more.
Are we going to go for it? We do. We go for it.
Yeah, we'll go for it if we don't get it.
Because what do? Give him the ball with a minute 30 and you're up 4?
Yeah, minute 30 and you're up 4, or you give it to him with a minute 30 and you're up
1.
A minute 35 and you're up 1.
Up 1. Yeah.
Like, that's terrifying. 4 is a big deal. You just got to keep him out of the end zone, right? How about we just get a first down?
I'm wondering if you go for it, Craig, and you say,
I know.
Yeah. I don't like this formation.
Man, they are pinning their ears back, man. We got pushed back. We got it.
Got it.
Oh my goodness, that play's getting reviewed though.
100%, and he's going to be, and it's going to be. We're going for it. That's going to be reviewed, man. His knee was leaning. He had to get to the line, so, dude.
What if is this a first down? I think he got there because he turned backward.
Yeah.
I think he got there. I think we might just sneak out of here.
Are we gonna win, Craig? Are we gonna kneel the ball and win the game?
Are we gonna kneel the ball and win the game? Oh my goodness.
Are we going to kneel
all the mistakes,
the NFL football,
all the errors? There's no challenge because it comes from up top and they know it's a first down. We're kneeling the ball. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It was ugly. It was not perfect. And it doesn't matter because we got a W. We found a way to win. No Lions teams find ways to win. Never.
Craig, what do we do? The game's over. What just happened?
My AirPod died. Oh my goodness. All right, 2 more kneels. Don't fumble. All right, there's
Dude,
one.
If we fumbled.
Oh my goodness. Look it up. Give it up. Give it up. 1-0 in KC. Here's the difference, right? You played bad. We played bad. Can we admit that? The offense was bad, and we
Let's
won.
go.
Ball game. It's over. It's over.
Detroit Lions win.
Super Bowl champions. Woo! Let's give a final in here. Hold on a second. Let me edit this thing. Oh.
Hey, we made mistakes. They made mistakes, but we.
Let's go. All right, Lions fans, how are you feeling right now? Because part of me wanted to come out here and just play amazing and just beat them, right?
Yeah.
Mistakes were made. They made mistakes. We made mistakes. You just found a way.
You found a way. And defensively,
they were the ones making mistakes in the fourth. Sorry.
We played so well defensively. There was a couple spots in the game that could have really turned, and they win by 2 scores. Oh my gosh. And then that throw on 3rd and 15 to Reynolds, we said, hey, they did this play. We need it, and we did it.
Did it, yeah. And then you start that final drive where we ended up scoring, right? And you start it with 1st and 15 because of a false start, and Gibbs in one play. See ya. Wipes it out.
That was huge.
Yeah. It's massive.
You give him just an outside handoff, like, see what you can do.
And you can say whatever you want about Goff, right? Like, you see in a game like this against Mahomes that he doesn't have the mobility. He can't do just the unworldly things that he can do, but he did it when it mattered. He won the game.
Yep.
He played well enough to win the game. Everything that was within his power, he actually did well. And that's a good team. That's a good team we just beat. That's the Super Bowl champs.
That is
in their house.
In their house. Mahomes is incredible. They got their defense is fast, and they blitz, and they're weird, and it's tough, man.
Yeah. And we were pumped. You see how pumped our guys were at the end of the game? Because it's the NFL. You don't care how you win. It's a win.
Oh my gosh. You do not care one bit, because we all
the
whole time. Look at us. Like, we went to the very end before we were like, we didn't even move for a second.
You didn't even move.
And the reason is, if you give Mahomes the ball back with no timeouts and 21 seconds, you're like, I don't know. So we were just like, I don't know. Is this clock? Yeah.
Yeah. So you see this, Laporta played well, and Gibbs, and Branch, and Campbell. Like, all the rookies played well. Like, they all played well. Without those rookies, we don't win this game.
Dude, Craig, let's get off of here. We got to make some videos. We got to make a couple vids real quick for
everybody's piling in because they all want to see what we're saying.
It's 84. I didn't even say it. Well, let's stay here for a second. So
I do agree, but yes,
you make a great point. There's 2 points that you make that I love. Is the rookies came through. Well, let me just say this. I was saying it. You were saying it too. Like, we need a play. Who's going to make a play? I mean, we can't come into Kansas City and not make plays and just walk out of here with a win. And so we're down by 7. They've got the ball. It's feeling nerve-wracking, and we get a pick 6. And this goes with the stat, and I'm going to find it. I say it every time. If you get a pick 6 or a scoop and score, you win 98% of your games. And it's like, it wasn't looking like it, but man, that came through, and that was the play of the game. Huge.
Yeah. Massive. Absolutely massive. And I think the other side of it too was, so you get the scoop and score by the defense, but then the other side of it too is you hold them to a field goal when they get deep into our territory on 2 different times. The defense just didn't break, and the offense only scored 14 points in this game. The defense scored the other touchdown. And so when you say the offense, like, and you said this in the fourth quarter, if you say the offense only scored 14, we'd be saying, all right, well, it was a loss.
Yeah.
But that's what happened.
That's what happened.
The offense scored 14. The defense played so well. Last year, we don't win this game. We lose this game 34-17, right?
Yep.
Like we get beat because we don't have the defense to keep us in the game.
Yep.
And here's what I remember talking about last year that I started getting so frustrated about on the slow start, right? I know we ended 8-2, but the really slow start, the 1-6 start or whatever it was, we never played complementary football. Yeah. Our defense was playing well or our offense was playing well. It was always the offense. But then when our defense finally started playing well, the offense wasn't playing as well. And there was a lot of frustration. I don't think we played great complementary football tonight. We still won. We still won.
There was so many pivotal points. I mean, the punch out by CJ Gardner-Johnson there was
massive,
huge. I mean, that's the stuff. And then, the play by Campbell to deflect the pass right in the middle of the field. Great. Then that next play is a Brian Branch pick six. So our rookies, our new guys, look at the impact of our new guys, especially on defense. They were all over the field today, and just, man, we wanted to see just it to look like we had hoped, and it did. Yeah. You could see it. We made a couple mistakes, but I mean, this thing looks solid as rock.
Yeah, what we wanted to see was a team that didn't crumble in the crunch time, and they didn't. And when you talk about the plays that are being made, can I just go for a comedy effect here for a second? Yeah. I think, who do you think our best player was? Because I know who our best player was, and his name was Kadarius Toney. Oh. And he plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. And Montgomery, that's my joke, but Montgomery, the difference between him and Williams is what wins this game.
Yes.
The difference between Gibbs and Swift is what wins this game. Oh. The difference between Branch and Will Harris is what wins this game.
That's right.
The difference between Laporta and Brock Wright is what wins this game. The health of the offensive line. You don't win a game by a point if all these things aren't working, and these are better players, which makes the team better. Because as many mistakes as Kansas City made, we made just as many. Yeah. And we still got it.
Great point on that. I mean, the Jamal Williams Montgomery thing is just something that I know I've been saying all off season, is that I just think Montgomery can make that guy miss. And you saw it in his touchdown run. It was a one guy miss, boom, extra 5 yards, touchdown. And yeah, Williams is just going to pound into that guy. It's a pile push, and he's down at the 4. And that is such a difference. And man, even Laporta, that's what I was wondering. You mentioned this guy, Amir Abdullah. We drafted him, it's like, it isn't going to work. He's not big enough. He's not fast enough. Jimmy Gibbs, it's like, oh, boom. He's different. And
he's built different.
Looks the part of an NFL tight end. That's fast, big, strong. I mean, it's great, man.
Yeah. And people are piling in now. This is why we can't go anywhere. They're just piling in, and it's fun. Let's just celebrate with each other. The comment stream is going crazy. It just feels good to get a W. I honestly don't care what it looks like. Because Chris, I have to admit, there were times in this game where I'm just kind of sitting there and this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
It's just what are we doing? Are we going to get something going? And then I don't know if we ever got something going. It's just so hard, because I think as fans, what are you more naturally built to watch? What side of the ball, Chris? The offense or the defense when you watch a football game?
Offense.
Right? So on a game where the defense is playing so good, it didn't feel real. It's hard to notice because the defense played so awesome. And then all of a sudden, after the defense kept putting pressure on, all of a sudden the Kansas City offense just started crumbling.
Yeah.
Dropping passes, making bad reads, and getting cute.
That's what you talk about, that complimentary football. We really didn't play it, but we did when we kind of had, when it really was crunch time. And that's what's the difference too in this team. But I just go back to the players. I mean, we we have CJ Gardner-Johnson flying around. A year ago, that's Savion Smith. I mean, it's like it's so different. You've got tight end Brock Wright or Zylstra. They're fine.
Oh, yeah.
But then you got Laporta running around. Same with Brian Branch, same thing. That's Savion Smith, Instead, we got Brian Branch flying around. And so Brad Holmes just continues to get us players. And you really learn about how it is. You got to get the players, you got to coach it right. You got to have a quarterback. You got to have all these things. It's hard to win the NFL. We are lucky right now. This is awesome.
I love the comment you put on there. Congrats to your Lions. Happy. Oh, not that one. It was the one where it was the Lions have the best record in the NFL.
Yeah,
we're the only team in the NFL with a victory.
Dude, I love it.
Oh man, it was fun to be here. Now the fourth quarter was fun. The end was fun, but it was a near infuriating game at times.
After we scored our first touchdown, well, I guess we had the pick six, but up until that, it was like, we can't move the ball.
Yeah, it's not the game that you watch over and over and think to yourself like, oh man, that was such a good game. I have to watch that over and over. Like you'll watch this in 10 years. Be like, remember when we beat the Chiefs in the first game of the season en route to making the playoffs? And then you'll go back and watch this game. Man, that was a really ugly game. Like that was really bad.
Yeah.
But we won, so who cares?
This is Munich, Germany. Another guy said he was from Italy. Love it. 5:33. Now I can't sleep. Nope. It's just wake up, start your day. The day has started. What a day.
Yeah. That's fine. You've been up all night. It's fine. Just go about your day, get more sleep tonight. You'll be good to go.
Yes.
We're good to go. Right. I mean, it's 11:35 here. I'm not going to sleep till like 2 a.m.
No, right. Dude,
that's not happening.
I just can't. I don't even know. It just turned so quick, and then you just expecting this crazy back and forth Mahomes Hail Mary type of what's gonna, and then all of a sudden we just ran out the clock. We won the game. It's unbelievable. And the offensive line, got to give them credit because the Chiefs they had the box loaded. Most of the night, and we were still able to get 4, 5, 6, and that was a big part of the game.
Yeah, and I will say this too, CJ Gardner-Johnson, that dude's top 5 safety, if not top 3 in the league. Period. Yeah. I mean, like he had that pick that he probably could have had. He had the punch out. He's all over the place in the run game. Like he was unbelievable. He was unbelievable tonight.
He brings an attitude too, like that is fitting too, because you can have that attitude and all that crap. But if you suck, but as far as like the team, but he has it. He's good. He's got an attitude. We're good. That is, and you notice, I think Collinsworth brought it up, but like it was getting chippy. Like they were pushing us around after the whistle a little bit at around halftime and into the third quarter, and then we were like, all right, we woke up a little bit there for a minute.
We woke up, and I want to go back to what you said about the offensive line and how we ran it out at the end and how you have to give them credit and how we outran them all night, right? Like we ended with over 120 rushing yards. I think that's what it was. And this offensive line actually did this last year too. Like, remember how many games where we were able to close a game because the offensive line was pushing people around?
Yes.
So it's not like this is an anomaly. This is what we did last year.
Yep.
It's beautiful. Sea of Roses. Thanks, man, for the couple bucks. We appreciate that. Couple bucks. Let's go.
Yeah, that was something that I didn't expect us to be so clunky offensively. But at the same time, like Clint said, it's the first half of the first game. I mean, you got to just kind of, and it's in an atmosphere that's really a shock to the system. I mean, any first game is big, but the first game, everyone's watching. Yeah.
And here's the thing. We were clunky, but I think sometimes we're given a little too much. I think I personally was given a little too much crap to the offense because we had another drive where we were inside the 15 and we had the fumble, right? So We got down to the red zone on multiple times, and we did something that is very out of character, and it's just the beginning of the season thing. The amount of 3rd and 2s we didn't convert.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4. But you know what? We converted the ones that mattered at the end.
Yes.
So we converted the ones that mattered at the end. And so it ended up being fine. But I think the offense might have been a little bit better, because when you go look at the numbers, Goff was what, 230, 220, something like that, had a touchdown, good completion percentage, at least decent. Like, it didn't suck. Like, Kansas City has a good defense, and we knew that last year. So
yeah, that I think Kansas City, their defense was a lot better than I expected. I think what I was thinking was, I don't know, they just had everybody up, and they were like, all right, beat us. And really, it's something we're gonna have to look into, because Amon-Ra is gonna
that's
get
how
open.
I'd play us.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you're just like, hey, Reynolds, beat me over the top. You can't. And then what's his name? Marvin Jones. So it's something we're gonna have to watch for sure.
What was nice to see, though, as much as I love the veteran Marvin Jones, I mean, he had a horrendous game. You honestly, if PFF, if you can give a 0, he probably gets a 0 for his passing. Like, he dropped everything. He had the fumble.
Yeah.
So every time he had the ball thrown his way, the ball ended on the ground.
Yeah.
And so that's rough. But what I love is, instead of being, he'll be able to continue to play. He'll make up for it next week. I promise, right? He's not going to continue to suck. But instead of the coaching staff being super, like, what's the word I want to use? Patricia-y, and just refusing to change, they said, okay, Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, you're going to play more. And we're not going to throw the ball to Jones anymore. And Josh Reynolds had 4 catches for 80 yards. He played great.
Oh, the Josh Reynolds catch, the like deep turnaround, and then he whips. Yeah, that's like switches his hips and then like keeps going. It's like Reynolds does that, doesn't he? Like every 3 games, like, oh, dude, nice play. Takes him a minute. Yeah.
Sweet Jazz, thank you. I love it. I love that it's a Raider fan on here, and he was just watching football, comes over here and gives us some cash. That's really great. Thank you so much for that. And you're welcome for beating the Chiefs, who are in the AFC West. We'd love to help you anytime.
Yeah, the Raiders are going to be
when we play you.
Yeah, man. And really, I thought a couple things happened where the Chiefs got grounded a little bit. They got cute on that 3rd and 1, and it cost them. And then also 4th and 25. I mean, that is not a smart idea. You need to punt. You've got all 3 timeouts, don't you? I mean, so they got too cute a couple times, like where the Chiefs,
you had all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
Yeah,
so,
I think so.
You would have been able to get the ball back with like probably a minute 45 to go and no timeouts. Do you think that if you stopped us on a 3 and out, don't you think that's enough time to make something happen?
Oh yeah, that is. So they got cute a little bit, and I think they realizing, yes, Mahomes special, does a lot, but you got to play the game right. And he'll be fine. But yeah, that was interesting. That was huge. 4th and 25. That's 4th and 20.
4th and 25. I get it. You have Patrick Mahomes. It's probably, and by the way, it was almost complete. It went through the hands.
It did.
Mahomes,
it was a tough catch, but
composure, man, because there were times where he was frustrated, and he should have been frustrated.
Yes.
Like, he's like, I'm out here making every play I need to make, and people still be dropping it.
Yes. Incredible. Oh my gosh.
Let's read this one. I'm a Ravens fan. I love all the other fans coming on here too. Hey, other fans, even if you're not Lions fans, Sports Talk Extra, check it out. Right? Like we do a lot of other teams, but Ravens fan, can't stand the Chiefs. Great win. Detroit is going to the NFC Championship game this year. So pumped. So proud of the Lions. That's great. After the Ravens, I'll be rooting for them in the 3-1-3. Love it, man. He gets the area. He's a Ravens fan, but he knows the area code. Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you so much.
Good for you.
Man.
So this is interesting. Read this comment. Give me your thoughts.
I look at it like That was the first half of the first game of the season. And
Yeah.
we were all over these wide receivers. And I think if you'll see it throughout the season, they have 6 wide receivers that are all really solid, and you have Mahomes. So I think we really covered him well, and he had a lot of time, and that was by design. I think we played a lot better than people realize in the secondary because and they had drops, but man, it's easy to just be like, come on. It's like you'll see these guys running wide open this year.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll see them running wide open. And there were times that they were open for us, but we were purposely just being like, all right, we're going to play 7 in the back end.
Yep.
And there was not pressure, right? I can think of one time, and it ended up being a holding penalty, and it was late in the game. I can only think of one time where we got fast pressure on Patrick Mahomes. It was, if there was pressure and he had to run out around, it was always coverage pressure. Because we held coverage for so long.
Yep.
And then we move into that. So yeah, I think the secondary did everything you could ask an NFL secondary to do against a GOAT quarterback. And like, there you go.
And here was the Gibbs was electric. Absolutely.
Oh, I got something. Did you see that one that said, congrats from Steeler Nation there? Funny story, just to talk about the full circle of how far the Lions have come. I remember the year after 0-16, Stafford's rookie year, I had season tickets, and the Pittsburgh Steelers came into town. Ford Field holds 65-ish thousand people. 40,000 of them were Steelers fans in that game. So we're outnumbered by Steelers fans. A bald drunk guy tried to fight me. That was interesting, but don't worry. He ran into the bar in between me and him, in between the seats. But to think about how far we've come in just 3 years, year 3 of Dan Campbell, sold out. We're never going to be outnumbered at a home game this year. Like, not even remotely close. It was just crazy. It was a really sad time, but a lot of people on this thread right now, a lot of people watching this were Lions fans back in that time, the 0-16 time. So yeah, don't feel ashamed of celebrating this victory.
No,
like you just want a playoff game. Go
no,
for it.
absolutely.
Enjoy every moment.
And
Enjoy
that
every
brings
moment.
me to next week at home. We get to welcome these guys back home. Jaguars. What's that atmosphere going to be like?
Is it Jags next week? I thought it was Seahawks.
Oh, Seahawks. Sorry.
Yeah, that atmosphere is going to be nuts because if you remember, like, obviously because we just came off this victory, but also the Seahawks kind of put it to us last year. So I think this has a couple of elements to it. It has a team that's riding high on confidence, but also a little bit of a revenge game. I really do think that's happening. I think the defense was embarrassed by Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks last year. They just embarrassed.
And
that's
did
a good team.
And the Seahawks did exactly what just we could not defend last year, which was a lot of play action, rollouts, misdirection, and we just were lost. And he was dinking it. So that's the ones that killed me. Remember when he'd throw like a 5, he'd be like, here you go. And it'd be like a 5-yard pass, and the guy would run it for 30. And you're like, what, where is everyone?
Oh, I remember that. And I think it's not a surprise anymore. We thought the Seahawks were terrible early on last year. Yeah. And now we know they're very good. And I'm going to say this too. And I know some people will disagree with me. If we play how we played tonight, the Seahawks will beat us next week. We need to be considerably better, and we will be better.
We will.
We're gonna get some home cooking. We're gonna go and we're gonna look at tape, and Dan Campbell's gonna say, "You guys, we got the win," and that's what good teams do. But they had to make a lot of mistakes for us to get the win as well.
Yeah.
So,
but you're so right. Well, that's what I love. Those mistakes were just like they weren't like terrible. Can't recover because we have the players. Yeah. This is wild to see stars. Remember we asked that during the Patricia era. Where's our star on offense? Where's our star on defense? And you just had no stars. Now we've got potentially 4 on defense, 3 on offense. Like this is the difference.
No, this is the difference, right? I mean, like on offense, you can very quickly say Penei Sewell, you can say St. Brown for sure. Yep. And then you see the potential with Gibbs. on defense,
Laporta's there too. Yeah.
yeah, on defense, you can say, oh, yeah. And then with defense, you can very easily say Hutch. You can very easily say CJ Gardner-Johnson as 2 stars. And then you talk maybe Cam Sutton. You talk about Brian Branch in the future. Yep. Like, this is fun, man. This is fun.
This is it. And this is the beauty is like Brad Holmes is not going to suddenly forget how to draft next year, right? He's just going to keep adding to this. And when you draft well, then allows you to just be strategic with free agents and grab this guy, grab that guy. But when you're not drafting well, then you're like reaching in free agency.
Yeah.
It's just a whole bad thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So good stuff, dude. Good stuff.
Love it.
Good stuff. Is it time to get out of here and make some videos?
So.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's time. We love that you guys are all here. So thankful. We're learning that maybe the fourth quarter and after is the best time. But we recorded the entire game. We went 3 hours and 25 minutes with 40 to 50 people watching, and then the game ends and boom, 400.
Yeah. So we learned something. We learned something big tonight.
We learned something tonight, but we appreciate those who watch the game with us. If you're watching now, you appreciate the channel. And you haven't subscribed yet, I'm assuming it's mostly subs here, but hit that subscribe button. It's super helpful. It'll just remind you when our videos come up, which is every single day.
Yes.
Every day.
Robert Avoy, thank you. And we got you. We got something for you. Yeah, we'll do something. All right, man. This has been great. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Good time. Appreciate the shout outs, the super chats, all that good stuff. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Yep. And look for content because we're going to be going and making some videos right now.
I love it. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.
See ya.